You know, everybody else is talking about E3 and stuff like that. Everyone else is talking about E3 and, you know, new games coming out and things along those lines. And here I am playing some old games that I bought on sale on GOG. What is up, everybody? This is Jay, aka MultimediaJay, and it is time to play some stuff. In this case, some very old stuff. Neverwinter Nights 2. This is the ultimate mark of laziness. I have Neverwinter Nights 2 on disc. I have Mask of the Betrayer on disc, and I have Storm of Zahir on disc, and I am completely blowing off all three of these box copies of this old game from the mid-2000s. Didn't bother playing them because of CD checks, Securom, the infamous DRM of the 2000s in PC gaming, and then GOG has Neverwinter Nights 2 complete on sale a while back. Like, let's play Neverwinter Nights 2 again. So I have no excuse. I mean, I'm just being lazy. I've had the CD version of the game for years, but I didn't want to mess with CDs. Now here we are in this wonderful world of games via services. I think what I'm going to do with these old, I mean, this isn't even the original box. My original copy of Neverwinter Nights 2 came in a cardboard box, not a DVD case. So I suppose we can, you know, use Mask of the Betrayer as our, you know, hold this in front of the camera type box and things along those lines. But I think some of these old PC games that I have on disc, I'm thinking of redoing my oldest computer, the Silver Bullet, to support, to basically be a Windows XP experience frozen in time. So PC gaming from my college years and shortly afterwards. So I'm thinking of setting that up, and that'll be where I use these disc versions of games and stuff to kind of preserve that old experience, just for the heck of it. We have a couple of things from the YouTube side of things before we get into some Neverwinter Nights 2. I hope it works streaming-wise. I tried streaming The Crew 2 once, and that didn't work out so well. Anyways, Meg, thank you for the sub on YouTube. And Joey, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Okay, everybody, let's put OBS on screen, too. Now, this game, Neverwinter Nights 2, predates the modern streaming world by a lot. So this may not work as well as playing other games, and I can tell you the sound is going to keep cutting out every time I leave the game, and I have persistent, like, to do something in OBS or something, and I have lots of problems when I've tried playing this again. I have lots of problems with the keys randomly unbinding. I just blew away the player setup folder, but I think it's just this game is so old. You're talking mid-2000s, Windows XP era, because Windows Vista was questionable as a platform until Windows 7 took off at the end of the decade. So many, many, many games were made for XP. So we're going way back in terms of the native environment of where this game is coming from. Okay, does it even still... We have music. Oh, I got to Alt-Tab, though, to change the scene. Okay, see? It's going to be clunky as all heck. Can we at least get it on the screen? Streaming on Twitch 60F. Yes! We have visuals! Version 1023, 1765. Final. August 17th, 2009. Oh, we are so going back. I do have some games that I was playing just to poke around with it, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to test out a mod with some max level characters. It's supposed to scale up all the monsters to your current level to make it kind of like playing ESO and stuff along those lines. So we'll start a new game. We're going to play Storm of Zahir, the most recent expansion pack. New campaign. Play some Storm of Zahir. Am I even saying that right? We'll send my max level characters in. Now, I played a little of this before. I never beat any of these games, though, so maybe after playing around with this mod, I can go back, start at level 1 with these characters. And the thing is, I think a lot of these characters would be a lot less interesting on stream if we didn't have as many spell effects going off from scaled monsters and max level favored souls, clerics, fighters, the whole 9 yards. All right. Jason Goodmain, my original cleric from Neverwinter Nights. I just brought him back for Neverwinter Nights 2. I already used...
friend, I've got some bad news. I guess that's hardly surprising, given the other bad luck that's happened the last few days.
Can I move?
Anyhow.
Yep. So, how's the eye candy? I know I have it set up on the other logon, but yeah, this looks kind of familiar, doesn't it? Switch off to... So, you clicked that for the first time. When I first came here... Oh, we gotta fix that. When I first played this game, when I first played this expansion pack, I thought that was really nice. Why not leave it playing? But what? Party conversation, da-da-da-da. Why don't we just talk to her?
Look alive, you lubbers!
Welcome back,
Passengers
traveler.
on deck!
Did you have a look at that pass?
So I already know how this goes, but the thing here is this game, when Storm of Zahir came out, the Neverwinter Nights way of playing these games was very dated.
Steady on, Nerol!
So let me see here, game options. If I go to the edge, just let me just see something here. Marquee selection, move character, scroll camera, camera focus, directly on controlled character. Can we do it free camera in character mode? I don't think so. Camera follows when turning in place. That's what I have it set to. But I don't think it's doing free camera for that sort of thing. Either way, I tried... The problem with this game is that World of Warcraft was popular by the time this game was starting to come out. It was Burning Crusade, going into Wrath of the Lich King. And so the MMO games kind of really superseded these kinds of
Steady sailing, Cap.
multi-purpose RPGs, I want to call them, because Neverwinter Nights in general was an awesome game. Not so much the single-player campaign in the original Neverwinter Nights, which I do have around here somewhere. Yes, I do. Neverwinter Nights Platinum, the disc version, including the DLC Kingmaker.
Master Kajin have the cat loose on you, mind?
So, you can play these single player, you can have your friends play locally on the LAN, you can play on the internet, you can run a persistent world server. I was involved in a persistent world server before I ever played a single MMO.
I better see those hatches battened down.
I used to love playing these games with others, especially the role-playing aspect of it. Many of the persistent world servers turn into proto MMOs or micro MMOs, and the new Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition, which is the original game that's been redone for modern systems, has some multiplayer servers with hundreds of people on them.
How about you give Umberly a quick prayer? See if she'll be willing to let this gale slip by us, huh?
I wonder if Beamdog could redo this game like they did Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. But just for the heck of it, and to, you know, let bygones be bygones, I actually want to play...
Stop that rigging, you layabouts!
This is Adventurer's Guide. Tutorial?
Free when we're amidships in a gale!
Oh, this is just the tutorial. I don't need any of that stuff. I've played this before. Just never beat it. Alright, let's register the party and bring in some other max level characters and see how the scaling goes. I think the game's gonna be a little too easy. So, Arthur Lightswinger was playing with a paladin. Borg Mamu. I actually made some YouTube videos a long time ago. The Adventures of Borg Mamu, half-orc monk. Think like really dumb orc monk. I gotta bring those back on the Daily Motion channel. I gotta redo the whole Daily Motion channel, though, to be for older videos and stuff, now that we're very solidly into the 2020s. Isabella Smita, full name of the Smita character. So I can always do, like, level 1 character versions of these characters, but I have a lot of them maxed out. So let's add Lauren Lockhart, who's gonna be a cleric, whereas my main guy's a favored soul. So, favored souls are basically divine sorcerers. They don't have to memorize any of their spells. And I kind of picked what kind of spells I'd want a utility character like myself to do, kind of like a combination fighter caster like I usually go for. So, this guy is basically the successor. This guy's basically the successor to my... This guy's basically the successor to my original Neverwinter Nights character. So, Lauren Lockhart, she's a pure cleric. Max level, add. Boom. Fiery red hair as usual. For some strange reason, though, she's not limited to blunt weapons despite being a cleric. I don't know if it's because I set her up to be a devoted follower of Ogma, whose favored weapon is a longsword, but for some reason she's able to do sword and board. Did she ever get the martial... Yeah, I did set her up for martial weapons. Okay, I'm losing track of I'm losing track of this. I also forgot to take Persistent Spell when using the trainer mod to level her up, so she's useless for buffs. What about my guy?
Yes.
Show them your steel! Attack! I love the whole paladin voice fight type thing. He's able to... Because he's a favored soul and I made him a Hell Knight, he gets all kinds of boosts to using a bastard sword, which is the biggest one-handed sword in the game, without taking monkey grip, which as far as I'm concerned, the monkey grip feat was basically a forerunner to Titan's grip in World of Warcraft. So, oh, I do have Persistent Spell available. Can I cast a persistence? What can I cast for persistent spells? So I can cast Magic Weapon as a persistent spell and Magic Vestment as a persistent spell. They have to be cast 6 levels higher. Persistent spells last 24 hours. So this Vigor spell...
Bonaparte.
So I just hit this, and now I have 24 hours of regeneration until my character's rest, which is how we're going to heal her up to full. Not really great. So, a persistent regeneration. Not much regeneration, but it's there. Probably the equivalent of having regeneration on your gear. Let's add another character here. Hork Brood. Pure Fighter. Grey Orc. Big and dumb. I'm gonna rip your... Whoops. That's the level 1 guy. I want the level 30 guy. Register. Hork, remove. Where is he? That's the level 1 guy. I want the level 30 guy. There we go. Souped up and everything.
Yeah?
Pure Fighter. I wanted to compare these hybrids I usually play with what a tank fighter can do in terms of attacks and stuff like that. So, but he has a ton of health. 800 hit points. So, I made sure to level him as a tank when I put him through the trainer. So, let's see here. Bring that up. Let's do Persistent Spell. Let's heal him up with this.
Bonaparte.
Might take a while to get him back up to full health, though, with 800 hit points. He probably will not get up to full health. He's probably not going to get up to full health before...
Yeah? Don't just stand there! Crack some heads!
Hope the sound isn't too loud. I've had problems with the sound being too soft earlier, so... Let's see here. Now let's add a character who's new to this. I don't play rogues, but I want a utility rogue for traps and other stuff. That will be, Sharwin Infernal. The heck kind of name is that? She's named after Sharwin the Bard from the original Neverwinter Nights, except she's not a bard. Let's see, you know what? Let's do a mass heal and just get everybody up to full instead of waiting. Regular spells. You don't hit like...
Magnum rara mater.
There we go. Some nice eye candy there, and that maxes everybody out.
You'll follow me, won't you? Step up to the fight. Bring them down.
She has the same voice. She has the same voice pack as Sharwin from the original Neverwinter Nights, and Infernal. She's a tiefling, so that name is basically a play on sounds of infernal. Because she's a tiefling, kind of like Nishka from the original game. So she'll be the one picking the locks and everything. Use magic item and stuff like that. Drop the armor and go down to just a tunic. Yeah, there. See, look, horns. So let's see. Oh, here comes the storm.
Yes.
Here comes the storm that starts the game. So yeah, I really like the scenery. Considering what Neverwinter Nights used to look like when I got to this game back in the 2000s and I saw this boat scene where you're constantly moving like this, I thought it really looked kind of nice. I am legit curious, how nice can we make a Neverwinter Nights 3 work? I would love for there to be some kind of successor to this game, but much like Unreal Tournament, it sounds like Neverwinter Nights is the sort of game that, you know, newer battle royales and other games the kids are big fans of is kind of stealing the show from. So this isn't even an action or RPG of any kind. You have click to move. Your character can glitch out like this guy currently is. Uh-oh.
Okay, everyone follow me and see how it's done.
There's click to... Do I have to get out of this to go to... exploration mode. You can actually do isometric type thing. There's click to move. There's a lot of features in this game that haven't been a thing in RPGs for a very long time. So, basically, when Storm of Zahir came out, it seemed to me like it was some kind of response to MMOs, because it plays like a pseudo MMO, especially with the emphasis on the characters. Especially with the emphasis on the characters and the open-endedness of everything. So let's see how this plays. Save, of course. So, let's see. Some members of your party are spellcasters, meaning to memorize spells. To do this, open your spell. Yeah. Lauren's a cleric, I know. Check her spell book, make sure there's something in there. So she's basically got a bazillion flame strikes. One of the jokes that I've been seeing on Twitter, flame strike, flame strike, flame strike. Oh, somebody needs a heal? Oh, wait, someone... So, I'm curious how well I can make spontaneous cast work with her. Will she be able to spontaneous cast, or can the AI not handle that? So, I don't know. I may need to cast some heals with her if my characters take any damage. They're all decked out with all these super weapons and everything from the trainer mod. She has Identify, she has the Knowledge Domain, so she has Identify and Knock for identifying items and opening locked chests. Might be redundant with a rogue in the party, but why not?
Yes?
Healing and Knowledge, and this guy's a Favored Soul. Big thing the Favored Souls don't have, though, is Turn Undead. If we were leveling, it might be more useful if we get attacked by skeletons or something for Lauren to use Turn Undead to wipe out any low-level monsters. Let's go below deck. I've already seen this part of the story before. I just want to see how it plays with
Greetings, kind readers.
this mod that's installed.
I must congratulate you on your impeccable taste in acquiring this volume. Clearly you have an eye for quality, even if you are, somehow, not familiar with the name Volothamp Gedar.
I actually like how this expansion pack started.
It has been some time since I delivered to you my last guide. Fault entirely lies with my old friend and editor Elminster, who deemed my complete guide to the behavior of nymphs too naughty for print. I feel this tale you hold before you now perhaps my most important work yet.
We just got demonetized on YouTube.
It began as I was journeying on the noble ship the Vigilant, traveling from the Sword Coast to the distant and exotic land of Samarak. A great storm began to gather. Captain Lastry assured the passengers that this storm was no match for the stalwart Vigilant. But Lastry's confidence evaporated when her second mate took the ship's wheel and cried out that it would not return. The captain herself tried vainly to right the error, but the storm threw her aside, knocking her unconscious. At the same time, a cry of terror sounded out as a sailor fell from the rigging into the frothing sea, and the shout of a leak came from below decks. It seemed certain that the Vigilant had been sabotaged, its rudder broken, its rigging shredded, its hull cracked. Helpless to turn against the grip of the storm, the vessel raced headlong toward the jagged coast of Samarak. Desperate to survive the looming fatal impact, the crew of the once proud Vigilant now scrambled to escape the doomed ship. I found myself on a lifeboat shortly after the incident, and in the chaos, the world went dark. When I woke again, it was on the sandy shores of Samarak, and the beginning of a new adventure.
All right, let's see how challenging these monsters are.
Oh gods. Hellenvoort doesn't have you yet, huh?
The crew tried, but couldn't get you to a lifeboat in time. You were in the rear of the ship when it broke apart. All the others there perished. You're lucky to be alive. Some gods probably got their eye on you. Well, we made it to Samarak, at least not too far from Samarkand, the last ship's wreck. Saudi here says the locals call this part of the coastline Umgar's Teeth. Wonder why that is. Bet there's a story behind it.
Is this speech making amidst all the sounds?
Ha! An excellent deduction. Now the name Umgar, that's another... Well, I'm afraid to say it, but that looks to be our welcoming. Friendly bunch, eh?
Now's no time for humor, you great idiot. They took the captain and the first mate, and we're next!
Next question. If the monsters get leveled, do the NPCs get leveled as well?
Easy, lads. We don't know that for certain. They took the captain, true, but they could be trying to negotiate with us. Can't say, friend. It's a mystery we've yet to unravel, but luckily, Rolothamp get arms never without a plan. I'm the most worldly one here. I've got experience on my side. I'll attempt to parley with them, see if I can get back their prisoners. While I'm chatting, you all will have time to search through the debris for whatever weapons you can find. A wise thought. I'm no disciple of the Red Knight, but I think if we engage the Batiri here, we could keep the folks with spells and ranged weapons up on the hill behind us. Would any of you like to head up there now? Well, as much as I don't enjoy entertaining the thought, I suppose I'll attempt to scrounge for any goods I can find. I'll assist you if the need arises, of course. Yes, quite.
Alright, we'll get to it. I don't want to be clicking boxes all night.
I will duly warn you should it appear that the creatures are soon to attack, but hopefully such a thing will not come to pass.
Drinks are a little different tonight, by the way. Death and dying, yeah, you gotta get resurrected at a temple if nobody has res spells. Alright. Another major problem with this game is how old it is. I can't get 60 FPS out of it when there's too much going on the screen. Pause. Check the audio. So I want the voice needs to be louder than the sound effects, and let's put the music up a little more. This does have a nice soundtrack to it. Let's get buffed. Get some more of those persistent spells out there.
Well. From track, back,
no.
top.
Karuru Moge.
no.
Otomak Gubien.
Cast some low-level spells like this.
no.
I think this puts a +1 on their weapons. Not that they need any, we already have like +6s.
Backing up, everyone.
This might be a longer fight than last time, so regular spells.
Now's not the time for retreat, friends. Please.
Lesser visage of the deity. Alright, let's see how long this fight takes and if anybody takes any damage. Oh, look at all those numbers flying everywhere. Well, at least they're surviving a bit more. Oof. Hammer of the gods. Hammer of the gods. I could turn on friendly fire to make things more interesting. Attack? She's flame striking the heck out of everything. I think they're dead. Can we attack some of these other guys? There we go. Got some kind of, oh, he's got a buff on him. Alright, flame, let's do flame strike on him. Flame strike. Okay, that's what it took. Their abilities must have gotten updated. They're immune to regular weapon attacks. Nobody's attacking them because of that.
Show them your steel! Attack!
Alright. Enough of this. Firestorm! Let's just go crazy with the firestorms then. Finally! We broke through that shield. And all that damage reduction they had.
Perhaps
nobody took any damage, though.
Common will do the trick.
Yeah, right. Let's get ready to nuke all those guys. What does Lauren have for available spells? Reacts.
Yes.
Did not understand.
Turn off the quick cast.
Do not mean harm.
Oh no, she only has stuff like, oh yeah, she's set for a bazillion of those.
Yes, no harm, peace, no hurt.
You know what? She can just blast everything.
Fall in behind me.
But
She has really basic stuff set up.
friends, now it's maybe backing up.
It's quite alright. We're gonna cast Earthquake and nuke the heck out of everybody.
You wish hurt? You get hurt! Ah!
Can't we talk? I suppose talking is just about stuff.
Earthquake! Oh, this is gonna nuke the frame rate. You know what? Let's go full-on Storm of Vengeance on those guys. What? Why are they not taking any damage? What? I cast Storm of Vengeance. Are we gonna get attacked by those guys? Oh, now we are. Earthquake. I don't know. I think they have 2 minutes. Oh, this poor game. Too many spells. Cast Earthquake. Yeah, you'd think it was still 2006 with all these graphics cards. Of course, it doesn't help that Lauren's nuking the heck out of everything with Hammer of the Gods. Maybe I should give her some actual high-level spells instead of 50 bazillion flame strikes. We'll change up her spell template once we're done fighting everything. It's supposed to be scaled casting on these characters. Uh-oh. Did we just crash the game? Oh, okay. It's an old game, you know? Alright, and this is the part where we get arrested.
That was invigorating. In a fear of impending doom sort of way. And it seems we've finally attracted the attention of some more kindly inclined locals.
Halt! We are Samargal's elite guard. You're under arrest.
Or not.
Let's do some diplomacy.
You landed here without permission. You could be UNT spies.
Are you insane? We didn't land, we crashed. And what kind of spies get attacked by Batiri?
The biggest xenophobes in the Forgotten Realms.
Friends, please. A tragedy has caused us to crash. We've lost many brave souls. I've been sent to speak with Sasani, a merchant of some renown, who...
A likely story. You could have heard that name in passing. You have no proof you know her. Whoever he might know is without relevance. All the survivors on this beach are charged with unlawful entry into the nation of Samarak, vassal state of proud Nimbral, and are under arrest.
Then by the order of the High Phantasmage, you are to be placed under arrest and escorted to our capital city of Samargal for processing. If you really believe this, Sasani is expecting you, outsider. She can find you in prison. Cleric, raise the fallen. Death will not save anyone, not until a proper interrogation. Take what you need from the dead. Let nothing escape our sight.
Can we rest here? No. So we'll nuke all her spells if we adjust anything. So what exactly do these things drop? Longbow and arrow. I don't think we'll need loot in this game. There's no repairing armor either. It's that old. So there's upgrades and stuff. She's better at lore. We'll ever do all the lore. Retrieve a bottle from the pile used. We don't need to be doing this. We can do this if we're playing level 1. We're not playing level 1, so let's get out of that.
Yes?
We'll change all our spells to something higher level a little later on. I don't know if she needs any really... See, that's the thing. I mean, the reason why I like playing these spontaneous casting characters is because you don't have to prepare spells and stuff. I don't know if there were a Neverwinter Nights 3, if it would actually play this way.
Sorry, friend. Give me a moment.
You able to walk proper, foreign dog?
Yeah. I know how this story goes. At least it's auto-saving. We're going to save this under Max Goodmain, which there's going to be different saves for me playing the game on stream versus me playing the game on the regular logon.
At ease, Elite. What's all this rabble behind?
I can't get 60 FPS out of this. I might as well stream it at 30 FPS. This game is just too old.
We've investigated the shore. There was a shipwreck and some hostile natives. We managed to pacify the natives and return with these prisoners.
That's for the Council to decide, foreigner. Landing on our soil without the permission of the Samarakan government is forbidden. However, you there, I recognize you. Speak up.
Ah, yes, good man. I see my fame has even spread here. I am the writer Volothamp Gedon. I've traveled here to see Sasani, a merchant of some renown.
Pork is the best intimidator, so...
I wasn't pointing at you, foreigner. Although, actually, I do recognize you from an illustration in one of your books. You looked younger. Master Luare, you are he, am I correct? You work for Mistress Sasani, is that right?
It is, Captain, and that man Volo is my responsibility as well.
Certainly, we apologize for arresting these men wrongfully, Lady Sasani. But how did you know that...
You would insult me by presuming my intelligence and scrying skills are less than the pitiful powers of those you work for? Your superiors will hear of this, assuredly.
Never, milady. Guards, release Master Volo and Luare to the care of Lady Sasani at once.
Sir, what about the rest of this rabble? What's to be done with them?
They could well be spies, or filthy Yuan-Ti. Best to kill them, just to be sure.
You are not without presumption, but within a reasonable degree I can appreciate. I think I can make use of your talents. Captain, release these prisoners, unless you would like to detail to the High Phantasmage how you prevented an approved merchant of the state from doing business.
No, milady. We release them to your care. But the gods help you if they cause trouble here.
That is not unwise, I assure you. The patrols of Samarak are not known for being a forgiving lot. Now, I have business to attend to with my 2 associates. In the meantime, I suggest you retire to Lyra's Trick, the local tavern. Come see me after you have rested yourself properly. Luare, Volo, you will accompany me back to the mercantile house. We must talk of the wreck of the Vigilant and other matters of great import.
Alright. What happens if we turn off the V-Sync? I mean, look at this. This is like sub 30 FPS with this old engine. This game probably doesn't even have 64-bit code. It's just way too old. Let's see here. Can we turn off the V-Sync? Will that help with anything? Some of the changes made will require the game be restarted before they take effect. Alright. Save. Max Goodmain. We'll overwrite the game we were playing on the other logon. These are going to be stored separately anyways. Alright, what happens if I quit the game? Does the screen blank out? Should, because it's looking specifically for that executable. Alright, so let's see. Let's fire it back up here. Go. This is with no V-Sync. I don't think it's going to help with the frame rates. Vintage Atari logo? Well, not vintage, but who remembers this? High definition. Look at all this stuff that was made for 4.3. Official Wizards of the Coast product. I mean, this by itself is a nostalgia trip. 2007. Man. All right, let's see how much better it runs. My prediction is it doesn't. Heck, I'm even running this on a hard drive. I don't think an SSD would benefit it too much. Wait, why am I speculating? I already tried it. All right. Oh no, it did absolutely nothing, and my forward key broke. This is this is what I meant by. All right, well let's just turn that back on then. This is what I meant by the keys randomly not working. This game is so old that the keys are randomly glitching out. So, I mean, when I first started playing this game again, I couldn't even get the resolution to stay 1920. I couldn't even set it to 1920 by 1080 because it would keep glitching out and crashing the game. So I actually had to modify an INI file. This game could run in 4K. I don't know what that would actually do for it. Obviously not very much. But okay, since we're not going to benefit from that, let's just quit the game and start it back up again. Restart. Yeah. Gotta make that Windows XP computer, though. Probably... I'm curious if my, How many cores can this handle tops? 2? I mean, Core 2 Duo was a thing when this game came out. Alright, let's load it up. Listen to that awesome music. Just want to see how I know that the overworld enemies are gonna run from me because I'm too high level. But all right, yeah. So we're stuck at, and look, it magically works again. So yeah, I have buttons randomly stop working with this game because of how old it is. And of course, we're not going to get 60 FPS out of it because the darn engine's too old. Well, maybe even there's not much going on the screen, like here, but things that are more so limited. Well, I wonder if there was a 64-bit code patch for this. So here's the fun part, though. You can register your party over and over again and swap in other characters. So if you got curious about what if I had a bard for this part of the game, what if I had a rogue for that part of the game, what if I had a paladin for that part of the game, what if I brought in like an evil wizard for that part of the game, so I could just redo everything here. The adventurers, adventure or bust. I had a reference to Bill and Ted. I had a reference to Bill and Ted on the other one. I said, you know, be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. The adventurers, adventure or bust. All right, let's set Lauren's spells to something a little more appropriate for such a high-level character. All right, so basically stop with the 50 bazillion flame strikes and stuff like that. Let's put some things in that are actually... The problem that coming to this game from Neverwinter Nights 1 is that a lot of the summon spells were nerfed. So we have extend spell on things like Death Ward, summon creature, Greater Dispel magic, da-da-da. Let's see here. Mass Cure, da-da-da. No, let's do like stuff that's top level. How about Greater Visage of the Deity? What was that? See, da-da-da. +1 natural armor, damage resistance, spell resistance, da-da-da. Immunity to disease, saving throw, +2 dexterity. See, the problem is all my gear isn't going to stack with these bonuses to the spell, to these attributes. So I don't know if that's really a good idea. So mass heal. Can she spontaneous cast mass heal if something else is slotted? We'll test that. So let's load everything up with a bunch of nuke spells like Storm of Vengeance. Hope we don't friendly fire something. Firestorm or Earthquake? Let's load up a bunch of Earthquakes. Try and melt some old game engine here. Word of Faith, Resurrection, Blood to Water, Destruction, Regeneration. Greater Restoration is a full heal. That's the issue. Let's just load up Destruction. And then level 6. Going back to level 6 here. Undeath to Death, Vigorous Cycle. Greater Dispel. Blade Barrier. Then she'll have a bazillion Flame Strikes, Hammer of the Gods, Glyph of Warding, Knock, and level 1, etc. We could put Searing Light in for, let's put Searing Light in for level 3. Glyph of Warding is the sort of thing that would explode and do damage and stuff like that, so since we have a rogue in the party, we don't need to set that up either, but when I start seeing Searing Light being cast on everything, that's when I know she's running out of spells. Let's see here. We don't need to have Knock slotted because of that. We'll do Sound Burst. Make her like a pseudo mage. What kind of level 1 spell do... I think level 1 is so weak that we might as well just put Shield of Faith, Identify, Bane, and Bless. I mean, other than inflict light wounds. Ooh. She probably won't ever need that for the lore check or anything, but she has really powerful lore skill. Because she's max level. So, okay, there's the memorized spells. Earthquakes, Storm of Vengeance, Destruction. Yeah, who needs mages? Who needs arcane casters anyways?
Yes.
Let's rent a room at this place and rest up. Where's the innkeeper?
My greetings, newcomers.
Complimentary stay. Save. Max Goodmain. All right. See how long the game keeps working. All right, let's go see what's her face. So, yeah, we'll see some actual spells or something besides Flame Strike and Hammer of the Gods on these enemy. Ooh, who's this guy? Merchant Guard. Everybody that... Part of this mod, as you can see from the yellow text in the window, everybody that can be brought up in a spot check is getting scaled level-wise. So they're all getting scaled to level 30. Ah, look at this.
No progress has been made.
Look at this sub 30 FPS here.
Once the business at the keep was established, it seems they vanished. I've heard little talk about it since.
Sasani, I object. This traveler's information is suspect at best. Who knows but that he didn't hear your name and contact you hoping for coin?
You forget yourself, Monsieur. Master Volo was sent here by our associate, Il Fox, and this news is grave. And combined with recent events, it foretells things I am displeased.
I want to buy one, Mommy!
But, aha! I see other survivors have seen fit to make an appearance. Wise of them. Volo, we shall discuss this more later. Nisirin, see to repairing your tone when you address me next. And Luare, I shall review your report on the wreck later.
Yes, my lady.
Yes, Lady Sasani. No problem at all.
Sub 30 FPS. 2000s 3D graphics. And this is with an RTX 2060 and a Core i7 6700K. I'm curious if this game ever got the Morrowind treatment, where somebody made some kind of 64-bit executable that can run this game, similar to OpenMW. I would dare say Morrowind would run better than this game.
Welcome, travelers. I am Sasani, owner of this mercantile house, and it was a ship under my employ that you were traveling on, the ill-fated Vigilant. You may have noticed that the guards will not let you leave the city. Not that they wouldn't love to see you slain by the denizens of the wilderness, but they'd much rather do the job themselves.
Is her mouth even moving?
And with enough time.
No.
And without my protection, they will.
Oh man, old school game here. It's kind of like the characters. Diplomacy. Use a diplomacy
you
check.
You approach this wisely. That is fortunate. It may be that our meeting can have mutual benefit beyond what I had at first surmised.
What tags do I have to... Oh, okay, so it just freezes the game. It freezes the game if I alt out. What tags am I getting for this? English, RPG, stealth, and adventure game. Yeah, I guess that... I guess we can add casual playthrough to this, too. Just add that tag to the Twitch tags for this thing. Just for the heck of it. And done. Yep. Returning to my Neverwinter Nights RPG roots. I do have Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. I do have the Enhanced Edition of the original. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Never mind. Never mind. The Google speakers got tripped by OK Good. They tripped with OK Boomer, too.
Will not allow me to protect you unless you are under my employ. And if the guards do not see you perform this part, they will kill you at the slightest hint of suspicion. Fortunately, I have tasks that need doing, and I believe your resilience will help you to fill that role. A practical suggestion. You have foreseen the next step in my plans, and I presume this means you've agreed to the arrangement.
We're very poorly equipped, standing around in all this Uber gear from a trainer mod. It's one of the fun things about this game, and the versatility of it all is the export character feature. You can save copies of your character as you play through everything, and only certain games, or only certain modules restrict you from starting over at level 1. This game does not. I'd probably have to start over from level 1, I think, for playing some of the other add-ons and stuff. Campaigns, modules, it's all part of how you program it in. And if you want to cheat, you can open up the tool set and modify the campaign to allow for things like bigger parties and stuff like that.
There are a pair of tasks I should ask your assistance with, both of which require
allergy
you to
season,
to
man.
the scene of the shipwreck. Undoubtedly, you are not fond of this location, but it cannot be helped. A reasonable deduction, indeed. You may well succeed at this operation. That ship was carrying a number of goods valuable to my operation here. It would distress me if they were to be lost. If you were to return and acquire as much salvageable cargo as you were able, I should be pleased with the results.
Sharwin, of course, deals in trade and stuff, so she knows this one.
I am convinced it was not an accident, but I lack proof to support this theory. Take this report, investigate the area, and document what you find. The authorities will see this as a harmless insurance investigation, but it will tell me far more. Here, this ring shall prove that you are under my employ, and this gold should be sufficient to allow you to properly equip yourselves before you venture out of the city.
Yeah, whatever. We're gonna take the money and run.
While you are at the wreck site, see if you can find any additional survivors, and be wary. It seems both our fortunes have not been promising recently. I would be careful for any threats that seem intent on continuing that trend.
Alright, so skip the tutorials. She got the signet, though. I want Goodmane to have it, so he'll take it instead.
Yes?
I'm ready if you need me. I say yes.
Yep. I shall lead the way. Fall in behind me.
Alright, let's sell off some stuff. Some of these characters are carrying a few things, a few extra things. How come they're not staying as close as they should? Behavior. The follow distance needs to be near. Guard distance. No. This video is no longer available due to McDonald's throwing a hissy fit. Let's see. Do that. Set the follow distance so you don't get these guys. Ooh. Quick chat.
Come. Look at this.
My forward key just broke because I opened up the quick menu. Stop. Game options. Key map. F. Ah, these old games. If there's something like OpenMW for this, what was that opened that? No resting is allowed in this area. 1, 2, 3, 4. What was that quick dialogue thing? Shift, caps, tilde. That's the console. All right. Where is everybody? Close by? All right.
Well, well. You don't look like you belong here, little magpie. A recent import to the friendly shores of Samarak. What do you think, Artyuk, my pearl?
Yeah. Welcome back. Vidinia's so overly happy to see you. Sell off all the old stuff.
I'm ready if you need me.
She has what? Potion of cure light wounds. Yeah, in case the big guy gets thirsty.
Yes.
Emerald. Not gonna craft anything in this game. Yeah, leather armor. All this use magic item type stuff. It's all stuff from a previous game. Which you can take with you if you hit save character. She has all the scrolls, so she has used magic item as a rogue, so any scrolls we get, she'll cast them or something just to use them up. Matter of fact, let's set the behavior as well. Stealth mode on scaled casting mode, please. We'll go crazy with the spells later. Dispels. No, that's only for the party leader. Item usage on for all. Healing, curing items on for all. Abilities on for all. Combat modes on for all. Summoning all. Polymorphs might as well. None of these folks can polymorph. I don't have any druids or anything. Disable melees. No. Auto summon familiars. Nobody has any familiars or animal companions. Whatever. What's this ally damage? Oh yeah, try not to nuke each other with AoE. Of course, I have easy mode turned off, so... I have easy mode turned on, so there's no damage from AoE. Self-buffs, knockdowns, companion behaviors, enemies auto-cast buffs. Yeah, why not? Make the game more challenging. Warlock 1-round hideous blow. Not that we're going to fight any hideous... Monsters damage allies with area of effect spells based on their alignment. So if they're evil, they might blow up their friends with that. Hammer of the... No, not Hammer of the Gods. Like Implosion or something. A more evil spell. Or Mass Harm or something. No. There's already not going to be much challenge with this mod, so let's just turn that off. Okay, you ready? I don't want the AI in this game to be too stupid.
Fall in behind me.
Oh, look, the Kobold Mage just nuked half of their party of monsters. We gotta see how this is gonna play out anyways with this auto-scaler. Almost time for some more drinks. Alright. Welcome back. Vidinia is overly happy to see you. Let's head out. Since this game actually does have a world map. Skip the darn tutorials. So, this actually is a little bit more involved. This is actually a tad more involved than in world maps in a lot of games, because you come across harsh terrain, you'll actually get slowed down by it. So, there's also things like listen and spot checks and stuff that are going on. We have to go to the shipwreck for this sort of thing. Otherwise, 2000s graphics. I bet there's mobile phones that could... Yeah, and they're all afraid of us. But they're all going to get scaled when we go into the fight, so we'll do some of the randoms. I gotta see if... There we go. What's she casting now? She cast Earthquake on everything. Earthquake, Storm of Vengeance. Yeah, let's actually have some stuff going on the screen. She's gonna blow through all her darn spells. But she's the closest thing this party has to a mage, so... Maybe I should turn on friendly fire. Alright, so we have stuff to sell. Let's have them all go get stuff when they beats... No, behavior. Recover traps. We'll set that for...
You'll follow me, won't you?
Recover traps, disarm traps. Specifically for the rogue. Open locks, automatically pick up items for all. Let's see here. Automatic hiding, da-da-da-da-da. Turn on dispels, just for the heck of it. Make things a little more interesting, so there's more going on.
Yes?
Since everybody's getting scaled up to level 30, though, then shouldn't be too much of a waste for Lauren to cast Storm of Vengeance a few too many times. You're gonna have to drop those low-level loot, so we'll just... What the... Options. I want to know which way to go to get out of a place, so let's turn that off. Hope we don't have any more keys stop working. That looks like everything's still working for now. Okay, there we go. So the things that transition the areas are all gonna show up automatically. Are you sure? You can't rest in these random areas too, so... Alright, where's the shipwreck? Nice and relaxing. I think cell phones could probably do these kinds of graphics these days. Let's go beat up those goblins. Yeah, you're gonna get scaled up. The goblins quake with fear at your approach, knowing they are no match for your might. So my character's way too high a level, but this mod is scaling everything up. So, let's go.
For honor and glory!
I want to see if there's anything resembling a... Earthquake! So when she runs out of spells, somebody will still be able to heal the party if we even need anything. Sneak attack. She keeps missing. It's different though having rogues not dual wielding. How many Storms of Vengeance did she cast? Oh, this poor game. We're going to slam the heck out of it. Maybe I should go back to level 1. I thought it'd be a less interesting stream if we didn't have any spells yet, but I don't know. Maybe too many Storms of Vengeance? At least it's something besides ESO. Alright, let's go to the shipwreck if my keys don't stop working again. I gotta see if there's something similar to OpenMW for this game, though. 64-bit type thing, there's gotta be something. There are still people playing this game, and there's still people running persistent world servers for Neverwinter Nights 2, because this game really doesn't have a successor that does everything that it does. Alright, we gotta get the cargo, and then we'll attack the materia that are over there. So, why am I spinning in place? Okay, there's that. It's also a little bit different spinning the camera with the middle mouse wheel. I haven't done that since my Neverwinter Nights days. Early 2000s. So the background is, I played Elder Scrolls Morrowind pretty much my last year in college. There were two games, if you were into RPGs, that you could get. Morrowind or Neverwinter... Oh, we got a fight already. You could get Morrowind or Neverwinter Nights. Morrowind had more going on in terms of its ability to engross you and mod the heck out of it on a single-player perspective, whereas Neverwinter Nights was more versatile in terms of online, offline, things along those lines. Poke it with a stick. Lauren has the highest heal skill, so she's the best person to examine anything. So...
I shall lead the way. Fall in behind me.
So it was Neverwinter Nights or Morrowind. I got Morrowind first, played it for about a year, modding the heck out of it. It also helped because the college used to do a lot of firewalling of online games to conserve bandwidth. So, alright, let these folks go take them out.
Show them your steel! Attack!
Knockdown. Here we go, another storm of vengeance. We don't have a lot of... I don't know what's hitting things. Oh, we hit with... We actually got hit with something. Blade barrier. The last time I played with that spell, I locked myself in place. So I don't know if she's going to be stuck there until we... Oh no, it follows her. What's the rogue doing? Oh, next fight. Alright, let's just finish these guys off. She got a sneak attack in and one-shot the dinosaur. Probably because you gotta... The way this mod works, it has to spot check everything. Any monster you spot gets scaled up. Anybody else is still the original level and gets one shot. Well, at least it's not like original... Oh, she's stuck now. Shoot. She's... Oh, we gotta take Blade Bear. She's stuck.
I'm ready if you need me.
Yeah, she's stuck because of her own blade barrier.
Yes?
I think that's a bug. So she's stuck there because of blade barrier now. Can't rest in this area. Can I dispel that? Take the... mass dis... No. Lauren. Greater dispel. No, she is stuck there. Well...
Yes.
Take blade barrier out of her spell book. So she doesn't do this to herself again. Level 6. Okay, now... Okay, that stopped. Give empower, da-da-da-da-da. See, that was a bug I ran into as well. Could have a raise on deads, but it wouldn't... She's a good character, so I don't know why that would... I don't think that's a good idea. The harm spell. Up to 150... There we go. Give her the harm spell. She could also summon undead. Oh no, she has turn undead, so she's good on that. Clan or ally summons a grizzly bear in this game versus the Hound Archons in the original Neverwinter Nights. But that's actually something I... Now what? Oh, we got another fight on our hands. One-shotted. Because he wasn't scaled up. Color spray? Who's casting color spray? Yeah, so that's something I ran into with that spell, is that it locked me in place for some reason. The old game, Blade Barrier, was something you could actually cast on the ground. So, yeah, in a location. So it was like this. Yeah, so it's like this. And any enemy who passes through it, gets lacerated, basically. So she casts it on herself. For some reason, it roots you in place, and you have to dispel it. So. Oh, here's some. Yep. Yeah, it needs a key.
What the? What? What the? What? What the? What's wrong with this thing?
Yes? The Dumb Hero voice pack. One of the funniest things in Neverwinter Nights. Let's take that. Let's take that. This weapon rack, what does it have on it? Zalantar Spear. Examine. Can we sell those? Not that I actually need a spear. Where's the rest of those cargo thingies? Not there, I'm assuming. Yeah, I still don't get why Blade Barrier roots you in place like that. Poke it with a stick. So that was sabotage. The rogue pointed that out. The rogue can probably point out what's wrong with this rope, too. Is there another fight over there, too? Not controlling my character, so he might cast a bazillion spells we don't need. See here. Examine the rigging. Oh, yeah. She has a... What the? Is that a fly that got in through the air conditioner, or do I have a spider coming down?
Yes.
I think it's a slow-moving fly. Had a couple daddy longlegs get into the house. I don't know why. Don't know what they're going to eat. Maybe the little tiny bugs that are flying around in the plants. Maybe those spiders are on a diet. It's June, though. This is ant season. I should probably be more worried about forager carpenter ants getting in and then hoping there aren't any more that come around here. Let's see here. All right, there's more things. I think there's some more things we have to check out here. Might be one more lying around. Sun's coming up. This game has a day-night cycle to it. At least in the areas like this. No swimming in the water, though. It's old. I legit wonder what exactly could a Neverwinter Nights 3 do. Okay, so we already checked out this body over here. Is it a... We could have her memorize a speed spell. Cast haste or something. Don't some of these things have that ability? No, just freedom of movement. Some of this equipment has special abilities we can use X amount of times per day. So, yeah, like this thing can cast chain lightning. We have nothing to cast it on, though. Maybe if we get some respawns of the Batiri. How about over in that camp? What's over here? Broken weapon, that's what it is. What? Yeah, see, you just get glitched like that. Oh, man, this game is old. Can I use click to move to not get glitched back over there?
Yeah?
Yes.
I don't think click to move's a thing unless I turn off the character mode here, which is supposed to be like pseudo MMO mode. Oh, the water looks halfway decent for a 2000s game. Craft weapon. She's the one that can craft weapons. That's all we need, I think. Yep, cargo as well as the other stuff. Never did understand the trade goods system in this game. I don't think I ever got far enough to do anything with it. I was trying to just do random adventures and stuff like that. We're also talking Burning Crusade, World of Warcraft, and stuff like that going on at the time. What are we up to for time? Oh, we're past the hour mark. Well then, we should probably take a stretch break from all of this. Where's the exit of this place? Over there? That's why I left that turned on. At least the follow distance is back to normal. I don't have any archer characters or rangers or anything. Time for some more drinks, as well as to lean back a bit and go stretch out a little. Nice to have a game going besides the usual here. See here. Nice and pretty. Perfect place to pause. Perfect place to exit out of the game. Well, tab out of the game. And perfect place to go to a be right back screen and go get some more drinks and stretch out a bit, darn it. This is MultimediaJay radio style. Don't touch that dial. Just kidding. Okay, let's get the game going again here. One of the things I'm going to do, by the way, is I'm going to, when this goes over to YouTube during the embargo period, I'm probably going to edit out the be right back screens and things like that. So, okay, got back to this. Now, let's see. Make sure there's some movement. Okay, good. Let's hit save on this. We need a YouTube thumbnail. Let's save Max Goodmain here. And let's do something you can't do in an MMO. So, how's my Picasso looking? I want to get a screenshot, so why don't we get our lovely couple here. Let's go back to the main menu. Restart the campaign with our level 30 characters. Storm is here. The same way we recorded the production material for bringing everything in. Just gonna start over. The things you can do when you're not playing MMOs. Alright, Goodmain. Level 30 favored soul start. We'll do a mass heal. Get out of that. Close the tutorial.
On deck.
Can always take the armor off as well. You can always take the armor off as well here. Alright. Register your party. Register the party, add Lauren to the group, and let's set up a screenshot here. Let's see, where's the level 30 cleric? The most recent level 30 cleric. Add, go. And we'll just do a mass heal so that everybody's healed.
Magnum rara matir!
Alright. We could always unequip weapons as well. Broadcast command.
Hold a moment.
Stand your ground means they're not going to move. So theoretically, I should be able to just do this.
Yes.
And then she'll stay right there while I just come over here. Hopefully this halfling gets out of the way. Now, to lock this, go into exploration mode. Exploration mode jumps a little too much. H turns off the UI. We can probably lock out that... We can probably block out that halfling. No, actually. We can probably... Shut up. That's a halfling. That's not like they're kids or anything. Alright, I gotta get this off the screen. Put the cursor over here. Can I turn it? Yeah, I can. I just gotta do this with it. I can only turn one way to get this. There we go. Like this. I can only turn one way because I'm already at the edge of the screen. So let's see. Let's do this. Get the halfling out of the picture. There. Long as they don't blink when I push the button. Come on, stop looking down. Do a couple of these. Boom. I think that should be good enough. Just double check that in Picasa. So we need to get ourselves these Neverwinter Nights characters don't look like... Yeah, put the weapons away. Let's put the weapons away. The no sheathing weapons thing is kind of stupid in this game anyways. UI on?
Yes.
Not gonna matter anyways.
I shall lead the way. Fall in behind me.
So it looks like they're not 2 inches from beating they're not 2 inches from beating someone up or something like that. There we go. Much better. 2 inches from like chopping off the ship captain's head or something. Alright. As soon as they all stop blinking and looking away. If it's not one, it's the other. I don't like trying to get kids to look at a camera. Ready? Blink, go. That's it. Lock right there. Back out. I think that's our screeny. Delete. And the last one. Good, they're both not blinking. You know, let's put some saturation on it. Put some glow. Or something like that. I'll put the Orton filter. Now, the Orton filter makes it look like the Day of Lavos in Chrono Trigger. Glow. Nah, you know what? It's an old game. It's going to look terrible no matter what. Auto contrast and save. Might have even given my guy red eye. We'll finish that later. Let's get back to the game. And because this is a single player game, turn the UI back on. Because this is a single player game, load. Don't save. Zing! Okay, check our levels on this. Using the higher quality thing with the filters as well for the audio. What can you do on this main map? You can only go one way. There we go. Let's head back to town. This is the first quest, and I think this unlocks the trading system. Kobolds, let's beat them up. Relax, you'll get scaled up. We should also camp as well, so she can get her spells back. Storm of Vengeance! Getting just as bad as she is. What is that color spray spell, though? Let's see. Firestorm. No. What? How come these kobolds are still alive? Did we bug them out because of all the damage we're doing? Look at all these uber weapons here. No. Makes me wonder why we ever why'd we ever give up these games? I should play Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition and just do the single-player stuff again. I actually have my 36-4 Cleric Fighter set up in that game with very similar-looking equipment to what I used to play on the Persistent World servers. How long does that Storm of Vengeance last? I wonder if there's a level scaler in that game, too, so I can go in with a level 40 character. Alright, that was fun. Next. Go give our stuff back to Sasani. Skeletons! Let me see if she can do turn... Oh, the guards are getting involved. We'll have Lauren do turn undead and see if it knocks them all out. Change character. Oh, here we go. Turn undead! No, it's only scaring them. How she's not... Oh, okay. She's the worst attacker of them all, so she's only a cleric. Oh, man. Injured, injured, injured. Even though she has uber weapons. What the? How come she can't spontaneous cast? Now you have to actually set it up from here. Boom. Wait a minute. She could have spontaneous cast a heal on those undeads to kill them faster. Alright, everybody do your looting. If anybody gets encumbered, we'll drop some of these level 1 weapons that everybody's dropping. Yeah, see that? Look at that crap. Shuriken. The loot's not leveled, even though the monsters are getting leveled up. And how long does Storm of Vengeance last? Can you imagine me playing this game with a ranged character and finding all these level 1 bolts out there with my uber weapon? That would nuke. That would ruin the damage. All right, so she can spontaneous cast. That's good. The AI won't do it. Let's rest until nightfall. Imagine if I went all DM for this one. Let's see here. You walk into a tavern. There's the smell of beer and stuff. I cast magic missile on everybody's drinks. Okay. Reference the old Dead Alewives thing. Let's go to the bazaar. Back to our 20 frames per second. Hustle us not, outsider. Okay, you know what? My curiosity got the better of me. Hold on a second. Give me another browser. Yeah, give me another browser window here. Neverwinter Nights 2, 64-bit. Was there ever something that someone made? Net 64. There is a 64-bit patch. Is that for the original NWN2? It's a model viewer. It's a patch for a model viewer for something. Neverwinter Nights Diamond. Is it compatible with Windows 10? It hasn't gotten the OpenMW treatment in. So that means that, sadly, Neverwinter Nights 2 is in the same position as Elder Scrolls Oblivion. There are games before it and games after it that'll run better, simply because of the attention that modders and other programmers and other folks have given it. Beamdog, please make some kind of remake of NWN2, or some kind of way of running it on a modern system that doesn't run like this. I mean, there's no point in me streaming in 60 FPS, at least in town, anyways.
Yes. Do you have... I congratulate you. What of your examination? Very thorough. I commend you. However, our work is not yet done.
Ah, greetings, friends. Lady Sasani has decided to grace you with the honor of participating in our merchant enterprise.
What's with the rogue talk? All right, the lady's apprentice.
I shall lead the way. Fall in behind me.
As a merchant, any of her ore can be sold to the towns within Samarak, and the trade bars earned from these sales can be returned into Samargal. Dividend in gold, etc., etc. Handy ore to craft whatever weapons or armor you need to continue. So how many of those ores do I... How many of the ores do I have here? Gotta use the wagon for this. Not carrying any trade goods. 7 resources. We're almost out of room in the wagon, too. Alright, well, let's see how the trade works with these towns. Which means we need to fill out the map here. So when I played this game back in its heyday, I actually got so far as to be able to go to the Sword Coast. I forgot what it took to actually get there, though. Is there somebody in Samarak we can look at for that? These characters are already high enough level to go to the other map anyways. What's this button down here? No, that's just day and time. Player menu. Could retire from the game. Ooh, some spiders. Fight, fight, fight! cast Storm of Vengeance a few more times too many.
Make this fight count! It will be your last!
What if we just turn off spells and everybody melee everything? Hey, you know what? Oh, man! I do have chain lightning on this thing. See if I can put that on the quick bar. Storm Giant Strength, Sasani's scales, Seryu's scales. Yeah, so I can just click the armor to cast that. I remember in Paladin's Quest on the Super Nintendo, later in the game, you got these, like, armor that could cast spells X amount of times per day and stuff like that. Not a new idea. This drink isn't cold enough, though. Probably because I just made it tonight. Back to the overland map. We'll test it. You know, we might as well. We got chain lightning on the thing, so cast chain lightning on the next unlucky thing of monsters. The fun part is a lot of D&D in here. So you go through and you see like your spot check made this appear on the map, your spellcraft made that appear on the map, etc. This game might be a little bit more of a challenge if I were playing it from scratch as a level 1 instead of using a scaling mod. Now, what are those ruins over there? We could also attack the guards. There's also random characters that'll appear in here as well. All right, let's hit the spiders with chain lightning. All right. Let's cast chain lightning on the spiders.
For honor and glory!
So it's not exactly like playing a shaman in WoW, but close enough. That's actually one of my characters casting... What spell is that? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Pork Brood. Who... Check the combat log. Lauren casting Destruction. Oh, that's what the red is. I was wondering what that red stuff was. It looked like the Color Spray arcane spell. Yeah, so Lauren was casting Destruction. I didn't know it looked like that. Can't cast it on party members. We could turn the difficulty up and turn on friendly fire. What happens if we crank the difficulty all the way up? Does the game become a little more interesting? Game options. See here. Gameplay. Crank the difficulty. Very difficult. Full PvP. NPCs do 200% damage. Players can die. Sleep effects. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, go. So I can cast Hammer of the Gods, and it's gonna hurt people.
Pario e Boko.
Okay, well, let's crank the difficulty all the way up and see how stupid it gets. Maybe my characters will actually take some damage now. Yeah, I mean, if we're going to be doing this, it's like the higher levels in Morrowind when your characters... Something very familiar with these vines. Random tree appeared. Nice. Oh, there's something in here? I haven't been in this part of the jungle in a while. Notice my character's slowing down on the difficult terrain. Dinosaurs. Effective level 8. We're gonna beat him up anyways. I want to see if we can do friendly fire. Some undeads over there too. It's like in Elder Scrolls Morrowind where you crank the difficulty all the way up. Right. You guys are all getting leveled up. See if anybody can, Are these spells nerfed? We should be taking damage from that storm. Yep, very difficult. Fireballs and other area of effect spells will hurt party members. Well, we could always just do this. Firestorm. Okay. Okay, well, so much for that idea. It could be the damage reduction on some of this uber armor as well. Could always use the trainer module to drop the armor down to, there you go. Drop it down to some basic stuff, like maybe a +5 sword or something instead of this mega, like, nearly million gold thing, because you can gold cheat in that thing, too. Alright, see what else is lurking in this jungle. This is the game's attempt to do things based on exploration and kind of inspired by games like Baldur's Gate and stuff. We have more than enough spell slots. If somebody did start taking damage, we could heal them up easily. Let's see.
Make this fight count! It will be your last!
What's she doing? We should put Vampiric Feast on there, because I have that epic spell as well. I don't get why... There we go. Oh, we can only cast it once per day. Okay. Yeah, I got access to some epic spells, but they all seem a little too evil for my character. Vampiric Feast is also Gate, which lets you summon demons to fight. I mean, yeah, this is the thing. I mean, the Gate thing, that's... Why can't you just summon... Maybe in newer D&D games, good clerics casting Gate can summon a giant celestial or something. Like some huge death angel or something to come fight for you. So, I mean... There's a couple of spells in the D&D, among the divine spells in this game that have some issues with that respect. You see a body lying half hidden in the grass. It's like a giant dungeon master. You found a pouch of gold. What, we didn't get attacked by zombies or something? Cockroaches? Never fought these before. Of course, I barely played this game.
Now see what a true warrior looks like.
We don't have any chain lightnings left, so... What's she doing? You know what? I've never... Let's cast Destruction. Target is immune. Whoops. So what was that spell she was casting? You could cast Blade Barrier. A bit excessive on the Blade Barrier thing. Waste of a low-level spell. Oh, actually, I'm taking damage running through this. Whoops. Okay, so Blade Barrier's friendly fire is gonna work. Well then.
Magnum Rara Matir!
Fix that in a hurry. So Blade Barrier will actually do stuff. Okay. Great fear of snakes. We can always camp to get the spells back anyways, but nobody's even close to needing that. Will of the Wisps! We're gonna have some higher level characters here, but... Yeah. Well, what's the runaway message from them? Can we even attack those with these weapons? Or, you know, Lauren's probably gonna cast a bazillion spells anyways. Yeah, here we go. Earthquake. Could cast Vampiric Feast. What does that look like, actually? That's it? That was a waste. Doesn't even look good as a spell. You only cast it once per day, too. Weird. This is the part where the YouTube people have been watching the replay. I'll be like, when did this guy ever play Dungeons and Dragons? I had some friends way back in the day that played tabletop, but for the most part, it's a Neverwinter Nights thing for me. I saw them playing tabletop, became familiar with some of it too, but I've seen more D&D in YouTube videos than actual games. I don't really go to conventions or anything, so all right. Now what? Storm of Vengeance? Earthquake? Actually taking damage. Oh, I got hit by a knockdown. Wow. Hey, you know, let's have some fun here. Let's do Persistent Spell Vigor. You got 450 max health.
Yes.
Lauren has 400. What the? How does she have more health than me as a cleric? Weird. She has better armor, too.
Yes.
I really wasn't paying attention when I was doing these character templates. Maybe I should go back to playing a cleric and dump this favored soul stuff. Rogue, Sharwin, 390 hit points. And then Hork, the tank, 800 hit points. But when is he ever going to have to tank anything except maybe some super dragon we fight at the end of the game or something? Oh, man. I just remember clerics in the original Neverwinter Nights. Yeah, I didn't half understand how to play with buffs and stuff. I didn't understand the concept of buffing a party. So every time I rested to get my spells back, you'd spend about 5 minutes casting 50 bazillion spells that would last hours per level. So my character would have like 7 or 8 different buffs going. What the? Hey, how come that just... No, it's still there. Alright. Anybody playing a cleric, they'd stand there buffing themselves for 2 minutes every time they rested, so it was really stupid. Dark Flame, Bull's Strength, Owl's Wisdom, like all the buffs and stuff like that. Just stand there. The buffs were very heavily nerfed in Neverwinter Nights too. I can't possibly imagine why. Oh, here we go. Letting the tank might be a good thing now. All those red numbers. Oh, man. Which way out of here? There must be some kind of way. Wait a minute. Is it over here? Yeah, it is. I see the blue light. Storm of Vengeance. Most over. So she's casting her highest level spells first. See here. It's gonna be pretty surprising, I think, when this ends up on my YouTube channel. The heck, I didn't know he played games like this. Oh, we have a random encounter with an NPC. Delirious Hunter. What's going on with this guy? So thirsty, the poison burns. Lauren, your turn. Gods above, thank you for your aid. I've been wandering for hours ever since the attack. What happened to you? The demons of the Samarlog happened. 3 giant spiders, probably those things over there, spawn of the hells, ambushed me and my fellow hunters. Spawn of the hells? Were they immune to fire? Yup. Immune to fire. They're fast, very fast. Stag beetles. Better take control of my character again.
I believe we have enemies.
He was casting Searing Light. Really? Waste of a spell. What the? Are we casting Implosion? What was that red spell that she just cast? Stag beetle. Stag beetle. Check the art. Again, she's casting destruction. Why is her casting... Wait a minute.
I'll take the lead.
Why is her casting destruction... Turn off spontaneous cast. Why is her casting destruction raining down...
Yes?
Damnation from above? No, I don't understand. Yeah, why is she casting destruction and having that ring down? Yeah, find something to do in this game. We're kind of stuck out in the middle of the jungle. What's the quick save game? What's the quick save key in this game? Oh, we've gone a while without one of the buttons stopping working. Zombies. Zombies and dinosaurs.
For honor and glory!
Actually, I have undeath to death. We can do something like that. Let's do is make use of the undeath to death spell. 284. Can't use turn undead as a favored soul, but do the next best thing there. Could use some of those chain lightnings as well. Let's make that the number 3. What's this number 2? Oh, that's casting light. Not that we need it. Most of my characters have dark vision. All of them have dark vision, I think.
You'll follow me, won't you?
Yeah, Tiefling,
Okay.
Grey Orc,
Yes.
and 2 Azamars.
See how it's done.
Yeah, 2 Azamars. What's that quick chat, though? Gaming options, key maps. Game. That was the V button. Ah, I remember that. Like V, R.
My greetings to you.
Tasks.
Open this. Please. I sense something's not right here. Search carefully. Come, look at this. Step to the side. Let us join together. Listen, this is important.
Worship. Miscellaneous.
Yes, that makes sense. Now see what a true warrior looks like. Now see what a true warrior looks like. I'm giving you one chance to flee. No mercy after that.
Movement speed decreased. Is that because they're in some kind of...
Show them your steel! Attack!
Is that because
If you need me.
they're encumbered, aren't they? No way. They have 700...
I say yes.
They were in search mode, that's why.
Everyone follow me and see how it's done.
Technically, this guy could use chain lightning as well.
Yes.
Actually, everybody could that's wearing heavy armor. That's the one that the mod actually created. Yeah, that's actually the armor that the other thing came with. What's this? Clock roaches? Well, since nothing's going to attack me, let's get back to the main... If we can get to the main story area, instead of being stuck out here in the jungle. Hey, there's a tower out here. Hey, something a little more interesting. Wait, what was that? You see a body half hidden in the grass. Some more money that we don't need because we're already maxed out. Could buy some healing kits. Give them to this guy. Wait, what's that? See a bag of gold lying on the... Leave. Rogue stuff. Though the chest seems like it's been buried for some time, the lock is gummed with rust and dirt. Your skill prevails, you open the chest. You see a set of runes. Treasures and dangers are both obvious. Just find the treasure that difficulty. That's right, she's a max level rogue. You find a creative supplies. Load of ore. She's finding stuff all over the place because her spot skill is so incredible compared to literally everybody else. 37 points versus 9.
I'm ready if you need
14.
You'll follow.
Okay.
And 1.
I say yes.
So yeah, she'll find everything if we can't see it. Bugbears. That sounds like a cool fight. Let's go in. Beat up some bugbears. But make sure we can see, make sure nothing's trapped first. Oh, here we go. Hope there aren't any traps in the floor. Bugbear cleric. Alright, is anything trapped? Let's go back to full-blown Neverwinter Nights, way up in the air camera here. Let's actually put that on the bar. What, we can't quick cast that? I don't want to cast fine traps on Hork. Where's my guy? Nothing. Gonna not spring a trap regardless. Alright, back to MMO mode. That's blocked off. According to the lore, most of the stuff was wait, that's it? Most of the floors were collapsed. So this was it for the tower? I have a hard time believing that. Let's see. Yeah, most of the floors are collapsed. Can the rogue spot something? Go back to Skycam here.
I say yes.
Vintage Neverwinter Nights here. Wait, that was it? Did this tower randomly spawn then? That was it? No treasure? Just a run-in with bugbears and all the floors are collapsed? There's no way. No way. Tiefling, da-da-da. Can cast darkness as a tiefling, whereas the Azamars can cast light. No way. Search mode. There's got to be something going on here that we missed. I guess not. All right.
Yes.
Head out. Well, that was underwhelming. What's this? Sister Horda? The hag and her ogre bodyguards are preoccupied with cracking open bones and sucking out the marrow. Back away, hag. Your head becomes my trophy. I'm a meal for no one. I have no trace for creatures of silver tongue. I'll bother you no further, traveler. Yeah, diplomacy skill. Of course, max level. Everything's too afraid to attack, so... Well, that was interesting. A rather underwhelming tower. How do we progress the story to the point where we can unlock the Sword Coast, though? Journal. It's came from everybody aboard the Vigilant to come to Samarak. We could go find Volo. Your eyes dart to the trees. There's something familiar with these vines. You do not have enough cargo capacity to take this. Oh man, it's the stuff I am spotting. The stuff that I am spotting, then. Crossroads Keep, da-da-da. I wonder if that means if I get back to the road here, that we can go off to the Sword Coast immediately if we find Volo. And just bounce between the two, land masses. I got that far when I played this back in its OG days, so... Samargal. Let's go find Volo and see if we can head on out. Where is Volo? I mean, we've barely gotten into the Samarak part of the story, but all right, switch that off. Where did Volo end up after? Is he in the inn? See here. Remember to memorize new spells when you gain a level. Tavern guy. There's a bard. Where did Volo end up? Tavern. There's a bard. There's a patron. Alright, so Volo didn't end up here. So I saw on YouTube earlier tonight, Urinating Tree actually did a stream. That's cool. Strategy mode. Strategy mode is like if you ever played Silent Hill. It's like this. The camera stays still as much as humanly possible. Very, very lagged. Shrine of Joaquin. Hey, let's go visit the temple. Wonder if I can get some mod packs with this and have it run. Yeah. What does a cleric sell? Basic stuff. Ooh, a blessed scroll. A bull strength scroll as well. Some basic scrolls here and there. Let's see, let's Zalantar Spear. Let's sell that.
Yes.
War Mace +1. Don't need it. Potion of Fox's Cunning. Give that to what's-his-face. Do we really need any buffs, though? I mean, everybody's picking up these ranged weapons that aren't going to do anything except take up space. Clockroach parts.
Yes? What do you want?
Just sell all the darn scrolls. Hold monster. Probably keep the wand around. It's a wand of frost. Wait, that's a resurrection scroll. Keep that one around. In case we need to res someone.
Yeah?
Coin of Life. That's a res. That's a res type thing. What can this guy heal, though, with a healer's kit? Examine. Let's see here. Valid targets for healer any creature that is diseased, poisoned, or injured. Well, let's buy a bunch of... There's no buy multiple in this game, so that's one of the really stupid parts. give him some healing kits, though. Use some of this money that we're not going to have any use for otherwise. Not healer's kit 1. The interesting thing is the heal kits can actually heal pretty decently, as well as potentially cure disease and stuff like that. Even for characters that don't have any magic abilities. It's one of the things you forget when you play MMOs for too long. You don't need healers in these older games. I could theoretically play a bunch of people that don't cast any spells and just bring a ton of potions everywhere.
Yes? What do you want?
We'll give the rogue a bunch of heal kits, too. Does she even have heal skill? Or is that only a... buy 20 of them anyways. Then we'll get strength drained and get encumbered. You can always buy one of those magic bags. It's supposed to add, throw things in the bag and stuff like that. Give her some healing kits. What exactly does she have for skills anyways? She has 4 points in heal.
I'll take the lead.
Versus Lauren having 12 points in heal.
Yep.
1.
Yes.
7. Alright, that's kind of bizarre. Alright, enough of this temple stuff. So the character with the best heal skills can actually, cast heal spells. It might come in handy, though, if you have, like, disease or something. Where did Volo end up? That's the question. Oh, there he is. Of course, he's hanging out with Sasani.
Greetings to you again, good travelers. Quite a place, Samagal, don't you think?
Where's Lauren?
I'll take the lead.
Stuck way over by the vendors. Kind of attack roll, so she have 35, 30, versus 41, 48.
Yes.
34. Wait a minute.
I'm ready if you need me.
Yes.
I'm ready if you need me.
What the? How does she fight better than... Whoops. Somebody made a cleric better than a favored soul.
Hello again, travelers. What can I do for you?
What? He just had other things he could say to me.
Hello again, traveler.
That's the only way to do this.
This evidence you have collected, it doesn't give me a complete picture. Among the passengers, there are several individuals unaccounted for, one of which is the captain, Lastri Kasire. While it is doubtful she would sabotage her own vessel, she remains a suspect, and what she may know could be of use to me. Volo has told me that the captain was unconscious when the ship crashed, and that she, the first mate, and a number of others were dragged off before the fight began. The Batiri likely have kept her somewhere somewhat close to the shipwreck, so investigation in that area is wisest.
Back to the shipwreck. Sharwin actually is better at this kind of stuff than Lauren is, because she has more skill points.
That will tell me enough. It will mean if she is the saboteur, we need worry about her no longer. And if she isn't, it will be one more thing for them to answer for. Now, is there anything else I can do for you? I am not a directory or scrying device, but I shall tell you what I know. Someone not worth my time. Some trollop tiefling sorceress, peddling false charms to fools. Deal with her if you wish, but I'll not waste my time with that one.
I shall lead the way. Fall in behind me.
Yeah, Vidinia was always kind of comical. It's almost like she's a comic relief of some sort. The heck? Everybody's stuck over there. Come on, catch up, dumb little...
Welcome back. Vadinia is glad to see you again. Fly back soon, pretty darling.
Bizarre. Alright, that's how we progress the main story. You just talk to Sasani instead of going around trying to trade everything. Sharwin, join the darn party already.
I shall lead the way. Fall in behind me.
She's not... Nobody's encumbered right now. It would show up as a movement speed debuff if anybody was. Whatever. Next. Encounter detected Batiri. Well, we'll go beat them up on the way to the shipwreck. Ah, you're too strong! Let's beat him up anyways. They're gonna get scaled by the mod anyways. This mod would probably... Should I attack?
Show them your steel! Attack!
Here we go. Storm of Vengeance. Oh no, Earthquake this time. There's the Storm of Vengeance. Way too much casting. Hold on a second. Behavior. Scaled casting mode is still turned on, right? I should make a sorcerer and bring in a sorcerer to the party. Just to see what that would be like. Of course, I think we know what that would be like. A fireball, then another fireball, then another fireball, then another fireball. Since sorcerers usually got more spell slots than wizards. Wizards could cast a wider variety of spells. Sorcerers could just cast away. There's this whole thing of like spells per day and stuff. How does that even play out these days? Of course, there is the Neverwinter MMO, which is nothing compared to Neverwinter Nights. It's an MMO. Basically, it's an MMO version of this. Okay, we're going to beat up all the Batiri on our way to the shipwreck, because that's kind of part of the quest. See here. Alright, scaled casting. Oh, that's right, their shaman is already casting something. Oh, some kind of entangling roots. Why am I not getting hit with a friendly fire, though? That's the question.
Don't make this
They're already running off. Okay, fine. I'll finish these guys off while you go beat up the shaman dude. Ugh.
See what a true warrior
Everybody go loot and stuff. Will they wander back over and get that other one? They just gotta walk them over here like idiots. Hey, how come they're moseying? Let's go, we got a story to progress. I want to see the Sword Coast, darn it. 2 hours in. Well, this will be a nice long stream when it goes out. We will take out the Be Right Backs, though. During the embargo period, I'll probably use the YouTube editor to drop the BRBs. Alright, let's get out of here. So it's kind of mixed results with this mob scaler. It's cool to have more stuff going on the screen. It just doesn't work as well with this specific expansion. I'm curious how it works with the original game, though. Go in as max level, have a ton of spells to cast, but have everything be level 30. See if we can take down the Shadow Priest with that kind of scaling. Alright. So, once again, we went back to the shipwreck. I think we have to go beat up the Batiri again. Let's see what we got here. The heck, he's doing stuff on Twitch? There's a big issue with meta stuff, though. I talk a lot of meta stuff over on YouTube. But one of the major issues with meta is that if you talk about meta stuff all the time, you're kind of not known for anything. People really don't know what kind of person you are. Alright, how do we get into this place? The rogue has no clue because it requires a key. Where is the rogue? Where the heck is Sharwin? Way the heck over there. Yeah, to follow AI ain't so hot.
I shall lead the way. Fall in behind me. I shall lead the way. Fall in behind me. Show them your steel! Attack!
Nothing to attack, but, what do we have here? Dragged away. A search in the wilderness near the shipwreck. Whoops. So here's where we're getting 60 frames per second, but this engine blows its own limits so easily. At least the keys are still working. Playing this in the Windows 10 era. There's a successor to Windows 10 that's coming out. I wonder if we get free upgrades to that again. I'll buy a retail copy of whatever the next Windows is when I build the next system. It'll be powered by Ryzen Socket AM5. Absolutely am not. First thing we gotta fix is semiconductor shortage before we can do anything else. I searched the wilderness near the Stone Knives tribe. There it is. Thing on the map became available now. Various bones and other debris litters the mouth of the small cave. Nothing the other guys can do. Alright. See how many traps they have set. Vine traps. So while she's doing Storm of Vengeance on everything... You idiot! Casting Earthquake when we're underground. Ugh. Make sure the rogue can actually do their job. People are actually taking some damage. I should take all these characters to the hero builder and downgrade the armor. So that way they don't have all this massive, you know, stuff. Okay, there we go. Better camera angle for this cave. Now, is there something that has traps? Give me a use for the Find Trap spell.
You are, Perio.
Search through here. That's the overland map. That's where we came in. Yeah, the old camera. Ah, here we go.
No, please. I speak human.
Oh, here we go.
No kill. No hurt tribe.
You speak common. Okie doke.
Traded with men once. Was peaceful. Now, must war. No choice.
Plot advancement. Nice.
Don't listen to her! They're horrible monsters. I saw them eat my first mate!
He's sorry. Was hungry. So hungry. Was wounded. Dying. But still good meat.
Monster! Don't let them talk! Kill them!
Explain yourself before I start slitting throats. You had no other meat with. Pork is best at intimidation.
Please, other clan. Shattered spear. Drive us from land. We have nothing. This cave. It is all. Please. No kill. No kill!
You attacked dying people. You killed them when they begged for mercy. You have no excuse.
This is probably one of those things that shifts your alignment based on... They surrender, they should be free to go. Showed no mercy, why should I? They surrender, they should be free to... This guy's lawful good, though, so...
We thank. We sorry. Here, key. We no hurt.
Your actions have shifted your alignment 5 points towards lawful good. Acquire the materia key. Let's get the captain out of that. Where's the cage? Well, since they left peacefully, we should be able to just take all their stuff. Right? No traps, right?
You are, Perio.
Nope. Keening reads. Examine. The loot's not leveled, so... On hit deafness. There's not, oh, there's unidentified stuff. Give it to Lauren. She has the highest lore skill. Successful lore check. Bastard sword +1. Oh man, if I was leveling, I would have a ball with that sword. Hope this is random loot. If I took my leveling characters in here, then... Alright, let's unlock the cage.
Can't believe you just let those monsters free after what they did to my crew!
I won't stoop to their level. Order is important.
You have principles, fine. My mind is unchanged, but I guess I can understand yours.
This guy is lawful good, right? Yep.
But I've said my piece. Set me free and I'll make my own way to Samargal. Make my report to Sasani myself.
Unlock the cage with the key. We just got the key, so.
Right. Time to find Steel and head to Samargal. Farewell.
Okay, there's the captain. Anything else we can take from here? There's a crate. Why don't we bash the crate after it's empty? Oh, that was it.
Yes?
One thing that changed with this game versus its predecessor Neverwinter Nights is bashing chests open can destroy the contents. So you want a rogue in the party. You don't just want, like, the barbarian to smack the thing with an axe. So, now we're out of here. This Batiri key, though, that probably unlocks the other thing, right? Let's head back to the shipwreck. Is there anything down here we might want to take a look at now that we've unlocked this area? Save. Max Goodmain. Not bad for running this old game on a hard drive, but these graphics look like something that would be mobile these days.
You'll follow me.
You find a discarded basket of clothing. Darn these rogues. Look at these spots. Craft a staff. High-level rogue. Oh, so much money. You find trees. Darn. It's fun playing a rogue in this game, even though it's not like rogues in WoW or anything. Alright.
Yes.
You stepped inside an area protected by a deadly magical ward. Alright. Some of this is because it's high level. These are all cute little bonuses. Since we have the Batiri key, though, does that mean we can use something over by the shipwreck? Was it nighttime or is it sunrise? Looks like it's sunrise going. Yeah, 6 a.m. Let's see. We have the Batiri key. Can we get inside that room door now that we have a key? Maybe get some loot out of that place. All right, where is that thing? Well, the graphics did look pretty nice for the era. Of course, it helps that, you know, a potato computer nowadays can max the graphics in this thing. It's beat up any Batiri that are still hanging out over here. Might actually pass the 3-hour mark. Alright, we do have the key, so... Glitch. Hey, where's the rogue? She's stuck back there, isn't she? Yeah, she's stuck.
I shall lead the way. Fall in behind me.
I see a shadow. This old game. I mean, just like glitch, 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 glitch. Get that? Get over here, madam. Nope. That lock won't help.
Sorry. I can't do that.
Yeah, that's a major plot area. Okay, it's just a little rusty at this game. Let's get out of here. Let's advance the story and try to unlock the Sword Coast. Let's load this up. Back to Samargal. This is the part where, you know, we'd probably do better if we had a ranger in the party who wouldn't be affected by the difficult terrain. And that's one of the things about this game, though. if you're not playing it in cheese mode like what I'm doing, you can actually swap in characters, level them up, etc. Like have them tag along with the party while you power level them through some of the lower level areas. Alright, see here.
I see you've managed to rescue the captain. I commend you on a job well done.
Getting a little cold in here. Turn off the main fan. Thank you.
She mentioned something about wishing to speak with you. She's currently over at Lyra's trick.
Yeah,
that can be attended to later.
49% humidity and 72 degrees. That's pretty nice. It's a little humid out tonight, not too warm though.
She testified that she saw someone moving around the ship in a matter that seemed innocent in separate incidents, but together, overly suspicious. The rigging, the hull, the rudder, the food, all things that later were responsible for taking a life. I should say so. I spoke with him hardly a few days ago. She claims it was Luare. Not entirely, but it matches too well the stories I managed to gather from sources independent of her, people she had no contact with after the wreck. It seems solid enough. But I still find Lastry's testimony suspect, although it makes too much sense to be mere fabrication. And the odds of her survival were so low, it seems too much like someone was trying to get her out of the way. Luare must be found and brought here. There are a number of questions he must answer, to my complete satisfaction, before I absolve him of blame.
Why am I getting survival checks, though? Did the mod give my guy some points in survival?
Scrying is practically a Samarakan pastime, and my customers enjoy knowing that I can offer them a modicum of security. Many of the company's more senior members wear items that shield them from the surveillance. People such as myself, Nasirin, and unfortunately Luare as well. He was bound to the northeast. There is a lumber camp staffed by gnomes from Lanton, and they have a working portal system. However, they are not supposed to be there. They owe me a favor for not informing the Samarakan authorities of their presence. Luare was supposed to use the portal to deliver a message to my colleagues at Crossroad Keep, an old fortress in the Sword Coast that acts as the northern hub of this trading company. However, if Luare is the saboteur, I have put the warning I wish to send them in the worst hands possible.
So yeah, Crossroad Keep, that's how we unlocked the Sword Coast part of the game. It's been a long time, but I did get that far in the OG days.
Travel to the lumber camp, find Luare, and bring him to me to answer these accusations in person. And if my message has not been sent, kindly send that as well. Perhaps it will not be too late for Crossroad Keep.
Alright, let's get out of here. At our less than 30 frames per second. The heck, orc? Step it up a bit. You're the fighter. Maybe they're glitching out again. Alright, the Lantanese blah, 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 blah. Alright, where did she say we had to go? Somewhere to the northeast. Is that on the map now, or do we have to go discover it? Can't spin the camera around. Fire newts! Random battle time! I just hope she doesn't... I hope that Lauren doesn't nuke the guards as she casts Storm of Vengeance. I will destroy... Whoa. Well, you know what? Why don't I take the, let's cast Implosion. What? I thought that spell required you to do a saving throw or your character would die. What? What was that? Why are they getting turn undead unless using one of the special abilities tied to it? Great cleave. And I see the tanks hitting for things. Should I attack? The rogue just stood there.
Show them your steel! Attack!
She was still in catch-up mode. Well, enjoy that storm of vengeance, and let's get out of here. Where's that lumber camp? Might discover another town while we're trying to do all this, but... Alright, zombies. Those would be a walk in the park. Dolls. Powerful scent wafts from a bush nearby. Ogres. Right, there's Taro Inn. Is this where the lumber camp was? There's that crypt. I think that's where the ghouls... Yeah, that's where the ghouls show up after you open the sarcophagus. Little Tomb Raidy type stuff. What's this up here? Boars. It's a mining town up there. Trade with Tarrowin. Might as well. Let's fight these ogres.
Make this fight count! It will be your last!
What the heck was that? Flame strike. Hey, she's hitting us with the AoE. Could cast Vampiric Feast and see if it hits the party members by mistake. So the question is, hey, you know, if you put this game on an SSD, what does that do to the load times? Not very much. All right, let's go trade in. We gotta talk to Sasani's buddy over there. Get some trade bars. Got gnolls over there. There's those ruins. I don't know if those ruins are part of it here. There's no indication, I don't think. That's Tarrowin, that's the crypt. That's the tower, and that's a lumber. Oh, it's the northwest, so it's up that way. All right. Let's head back in. Let's grab the trade bars for the other thing, and then we'll head up to the lumber camp with those gnomes. Hey, at least the controls have stayed working. More than I can say for this game. It's more than I can say for the times I played on the other logon. Alright, this guy.
Greetings again, friends.
Yes?
A couple thousand gold. So if I was leveling, that would probably be pretty cool. I guess a lot of the issue nowadays is that playing this game now with MMOs being way better than this just doesn't seem worth it unless I deliberately want to play this game through with all the side quests and 100% complete it. Which we could come in with a level 1 character and play through it with some challenge to it instead of this pseudo thing I've got here. But what this mod is doing to this game would not happen with some of the other expansion packs. See, that's the lumber camp up there. We have to go through the woods to get to it, of course. Those ruins look like I used to look at them for something. Huh. See, well, since we're not going to be doing anything as we head up to this lumber camp, let's do a BRB, stretch a little, and then come back. Run some ads so that anybody who want to watch will not get pre-rolls. So, let's see here. Do a 3-minute ad break. Come back to this game shortly. There, ads are done, and we have some, and we have no pre-rolls for the next half hour or so. Should probably mention something before we get back to the game. You see the little hockey puck thing on top of the speaker back there? That's the Amazon speaker. Until Amazon fixes that issue with Amazon Sidewalk, that's where it's going to be, sitting there doing nothing until, you know, until the app gets updated. It's kind of my way of tracking how things are going with that Amazon Sidewalk thing. I unplugged it and stopped having an Amazon speaker specifically because of this stuff. We'll check the app after the stream, but so long as that's there, the problem still isn't solved. For any of those people in my tech audience who wanted to keep an eye on how long this continued being a thing. Let's get back to the game here. All right. So we're right outside the Lantanese gnome camp, so let's hit save on that. Max Goodmain. Allergy season is going crazy right now. I don't know what the issue is. I just have allergies galore right now. Mostly stuff that's in the air. It's supposed to rain this week. That should help with some of it. Hidden among the thick foliage is a small logging camp. Except for a small entryway, it's surrounded on all sides by walls of magic energy. I suck these gnomes. Ah. Yeah, this looks like gnomes, alright. Are we gonna get attacked by golems?
Hold it. You can't just stroll in here uninvited, and how did you even find this place anyway?
Wow. Allergy, like I said, allergy season. Huh. First of all, you just play normal PR. Portal's broken right now. We can't even go home to Lantan at night. Are your machines magically powered? It doesn't look like you just rely on Steam. They're both saying the same thing. Wow, this is terrible. It's so complex. We got enough problems bothering me that I don't have time to explain. These issues are making Dal Nickel Plate into the crankiest gnome on Toral right now. Alright, see what we got here.
Salutations! I don't believe I've seen any newcomers to the camp in quite a while. Have you come to take a look at my marvelous friends?
You can sell the spear. Onyx spear for 1710 gold. Nice. These are all +1 weapons as well. I got a feeling that the stuff that the trainer mod actually did. Oh, Lauren can't use a bastard sword. That's why. Yeah, I was like, why is that red? These will probably... Yep. Arrow +1. Actually getting things we can sell now. The low-level stuff is completely useless. It's gonna take up space and encumber and things like that. Raise Dead Scroll. Hold on to that. Not the healer's kit. Shurikens can go. Healing Staff. Howling Staff. What was that again? 1d6 +1. Mostly sonic damage.
Yeah?
Holy water. Don't know if we really need that. We're fighting undeads.
Yes.
What have we sold? Oh, as a quest item. We can't sell it. Get arrested by the guards for selling Sasani's signet. So we can't be identified as people working for her. Ah. I just gotta wonder why just now are allergies a thing. That's the issue here. Let's see. Running the air conditioner, actually, so it's not even...
Going to whine at me again about the portal? Or are you willing to...
Damaging our logging machinery every night. Nobody knows who it is. Huh. Thinned out some of the dinosaurs. Bring me claws as proof. Oh boy, kill 10 boars. Logging equipment should be right outside. Okay, let's see what we got. This the logging equipment? Right outside, as in the overland map, probably. Unless they're part of it. I just don't get it, though. We're past the point in the year where your car is going to get a ton of pollen on it, and it's worse for me now than it was before. I don't understand. Get out the darn Febreze and spray down the whole darn house while I'm at it. Let's see if it's on the overland map. Or do the dinosaurs attack right outside? Alright, there's the camp. Stick around outside the logging camp to look into the matter. What time is it? Wait, that is... The dinosaur that was just afraid of me might have been the quest mob. Whoops. Will-o'-the-wisps. Yeah, this is where this isn't going to work very well, is it? Giant spiders. Everything's going to be afraid. But it is midnight, so we should be good on that.
Watch yourself around here. Ooh, sorry, can't talk right now. Where is that? That's a Batiri. Wyverns. There's a level 9 Wyverns there. Well, it's 2 in the morning now, so the dinosaurs are probably not going to be sticking around. Oh wait, what's this? Some wild elves? Take a look at that. Well, let's not beat up some elves. They just gave us some useful information. So we have to wait. 3. Safe place. A nearby enemy has interrupted your rest. Alright, so now it's 11 o'clock. Rest for 8. Alright, now it's 1900 hours.
So the problem is we can't wait for small amounts. Yeah. 20. We gotta wait a couple more hours. So we basically have to run laps. 20. What did he say? He showed up at midnight? Stick around outside the logging camp around midnight to look into the matter. There's boars. 20. We got a couple hours to go. What if we can go into the logging camp then come back out? And have it advance the time for us to advance the quest. All right, head outside. I don't think that advances time in this game. $20. Boars, zombies, fire newts, will-o'-the-wisps. Scare all the monsters away. $21. Will-o'-the-wisps. So one of these level 9 monsters would be showing up if I was leveling. So, you start the module, you start the campaign at level 4, so we'd have to gain a few levels before we could actually come up here. So I am kind of skipping a good chunk of the game in order to do this. Dinosaurs! Let's attack the dinosaurs. Since dino claws are actually part of the quest.
I always get my way.
Oh look, Storm of Vengeance. 2 Storms of Vengeance. How many Storms of Vengeance do they stack? And that is how you beat up a bunch of dinosaurs. Everybody's getting dinosaur claws, so I wonder if you can we turn those in?
I'm ready if you need me. Yes? What do you want?
Yep. Not showing up in the inventory. Those are quest items. Interesting.
Yes?
Those are quest items. They're not showing up in the inventory.
I'll take the lead. I say yes.
Yep, they're not in any...
I shall lead the way. Fall in behind.
Let's beat up some more dinosaurs. Beat up some more dinosaurs and get the claws. They're not actually showing up in the inventory. Good. That's part of the issue, or that's part of the quest then. I didn't know that quest items were a thing with this. Seems like it'd be a sort of thing you'd see in newer games. Alright, so what time is it? 23? There should be an encounter around midnight. Demons of the Samarlo. Giant spiders. Let's get those... Ah, we missed them. That's something that there's a bounty for. Alright. Spiders. 23. The saboteur should be showing up around midnight. Cockroaches. Zombies. Will-o'-the-wisps. Zombies. Will-o'-the-wisps. I think those dinosaurs might have been actually the, what we had to get for that quest. Burns? No, the prey was very specifically... Hour 0. That's midnight. Alright, let's head back. See if we can turn everything in.
It won't stop. It won't stop.
ghost.
I can.
There's our problem. Casting fireball, are we? All right, smite him then. Do we trigger some quest text? How come they can't be targeted? Searing light. A Valor? There we go.
He killed me. It can't.
How come I'm the only one fighting?
Won't.
Show them your.
We just bugged everybody out. Follow mode enabled.
Show them your steel. Attack!
They're locked in place. What's this? Who can still move? Manually issue commands then.
Junior!
They're locked in place. All right, let's do a dispel then. Okay, we got it.
I thank you. I have my senses now. Why? Was it so important? Why?
I missed time keep? I was an engineer here before I met my end. An engineer saw me design for a new log machine. He wanted it. I would have gotten a bonus. And for that, he lured me out here. I was a fool, lonely fool. All right. We have a murder on our hands. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Near the wall. That's a slow-moving bug. On the west side outside the camp. Find it, pull it from the earth, and show Doll what he did to me. Master God will welcome me. All right. So what's this? All right, let's do a mass dispel.
I shall lead the way. Fall in behind me.
Etalor Mutia.
No effects dispelled. There's no... How about greater restoration then?
Magnum Rara Matir.
Nah, there's some glitchy effects from the fight. Yeah. This game needs the Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition treatment. Just so many things bugging out. This game is so old. It's the GOG version, so yeah, patched as best as it can given its age, but playing this game in Windows 10, oh man. Set up camp. Go out during the day. Maybe we should have the rogue search for the body. Da-da-da-da. Exhumed from where a murderer hid them and brought to Doll as evidence. Is that what this is? Giant spiders.
I say
Put the rogue... A small wagon since unintended. You see a body half hidden in this lumber. There's the corpse. A large pouch of gold. That's not the location we're looking for here. Hide success versus the dinosaurs. Where was that located? Actually, that should be in here, actually. Near the wall on the... Oh, it's outside of the camp. So we actually have to go outside and go outside the camp. Well, inside, outside, whatever. Inside the area, but outside the magic wall thing that those gnomes have. So... Put the rogue on it for a spot. Herb shrub. Lantanese healing herbs. We know it's somewhere out here. West side of the camp, though. Probably around the other side, then. See if the rogue can spot where the body was buried. What's this? Another Lantanese herbs. She has the lore to check that out, though. What? Are we gonna get bugged again? Check the dialogue. Near the wall on the west-south side of camp. Find it, pull it from the earth. We could go outside the camp, go west. Let's see here. Would that be this way? I don't think we can get it on this map. Is this a side quest? I know I found a way to get to...
Yes?
He's actually stuck over here. Alright, let's go a little bit to the west then. Try a spot check on the overland map. See if we can spot it that way. Head out. Set to the rogue. Go west.
Yes? What do you want?
West of the lumber camp. That would be over here somewhere. No, this can't be right. Diseased townsfolk?
Yes.
Switch to the cleric. Disease easily treatable. Let's see. Alright, we healed those guys. 500 experience we're not going to use.
Yes?
To the west outside of the camp, though. So we know it's not out on the overland map. How do we get to the west, though? Trying to figure these things out many years after the fact.
I say yes.
Rogue. Use a spot check. That's a shrub. They're going to have 50 bazillion Lantanese herbs here. Do those ever regrow in the game, or was that not put in? Alright, where do we find the body to solve the murder? Okay, Yep, the controls are still working. It's the west outside the camp. Yeah, glitching back outside. This game is so old.
Going to whine at me again about the portal? Or are you willing to...
Alright, so that's the dinosaurs. That's the dinosaur thing. Now, how do we get to the west? Because that's the west right there. It's obviously outside... Yeah, it's obviously outside of the camp, but how do we even get over to there? And who's stuck way over there? It says outside the barrier to the west, she said. Okay, there's another shrub. So to the west of the camp, outside the fence, would be over here, but it's completely shut off. We can't get over there. Let's do click to move. So there's this. There's the camp. Click. It's completely blocked off. We can... Giant no symbol. How do we find the body to solve this murder?
Yes?
This is ridiculous. ESO wouldn't give me these kinds of problems. We could always look it up, too. Somebody's probably answered this on Reddit a long time ago. Pause. Freeze. See, Twitch, da-da-da-da-da, give me another browser window. I don't feel like spending all night with this sort of thing. NWN2, Lantanese, Murder Quest. Main quest part 2, Society, missing personnel, da-da-da-da-da. Seeking the truth. It is in there, but say 6 and 7 is a giant mound outside. So 6 is what? 6 was where the ghost was. So there is a mound outside by where it's gray and things like that. All right, let's unplug this or unpause this. There's some kind of mound. Get the rogue out.
I say yes.
Who's the green thing over there? You gonna bug everything here? Shrub? Yeah, so it is up around here somewhere. We just haven't found it. There's some kind of mound somewhere over here towards the top of the map, towards the edge like this. Where is that? There it is, Mound of Earth. Very artfully buried. Goes more as a little charred bone smags of half melody. Stack to show to Dow later. Wow. Yeah. So as much as there's this character mode, which is kind of supposed to make it play more like an MMO, you have to play old school Neverwinter Nights and send your mouse around to try and spot things. Yeah, this would never fly nowadays. It makes me wonder if there was a Neverwinter Nights 3, how would it even play? So, is everybody over here? Don't have any stuck. We have multiple stuck characters. Broadcast command.
You'll follow me, won't you?
Where is everybody stuck?
I shall lead the way.
Stuck outside the barrier.
Yes.
She's way over there. Oh, she's stuck behind. She's stuck in a tree. Going all train wrecks there, huh?
Yes.
All right. Not the best following AI. Given the age of this game, though. Not surprised.
What do you have there? Are those bones?
Yeah, the one responsible for the logging machines breaking is the owner of these remains, now a ghost, and she wants the killer to be brought to justice. That man over there. Haha. Give them a burial. Send their remains home to Lanta and make sure that happens. Well, what was that? Did he just wander into a machine or something? I thought we'd have to fight. I thought we'd have to fight that engineer or something. Right, so we progressed that.
You've helped us out, travelers, and I thank you for that. I've been hoping to put off telling you the details of this, but since you've helped us, you deserve to know.
Portal being broken isn't the least of our worries. Chief Artificer died a very short while ago. The missing part is so critical, you don't really know how to fix it. See the position we're in. Spellcraft. Skipping some steps. Alright, so back to Sasani. Rubber band questing. Yeah. Another thing you don't see in games these days. Really supposed to go back to Samargal? Yeah, we gotta go all the way back to Samargal. Yeah. No fast travel, no modern amenities. You have to go all the way back. Go all the way back to Samargal. Through the difficult terrain. Rogue. The rogue doesn't have any real... The rogue doesn't have any real wilderness or any real ability to go through the woods, though. Survival. Survival skill increases overland movement speed. Set of ruins. More treasure. Creative supplies. Some hides. Things we can sell. Having a rogue in the party really helps the money side of the game, I guess. Who has the highest survival skill?
Yes.
7.
I'm ready to
12.
Yeah?
How did Lauren end up with so much better stuff? How did Lauren end up with better everything? Other than the rogue, she has the highest survival skill. She's a cleric. She's so much better than my main character's a favorite soul. Alright. Alright, enough of this.
Yes.
I was wondering why it seemed like she was a little bit faster on the on here. I think a ranger would be much, much faster. Based on wisdom. I think a ranger would be a lot faster. You guys get a ranger. Bring in a ranger. Try out all the classes. Maybe do like an Eldritch Knight, which is an advanced warlock that can wear armor and fight. Sword, sword, sword. Okay, I've had enough of you. Eldritch Blast. Like the Hadouken of Neverwinter Nights. Dungeons and Dragons. Warlocks have to be evil, though, so I don't know. You can always make another character and start the game over. Okay, so we rubber banded back to Sasani.
It seems the portal is working once more, thanks to you. But not to the saboteur. I cannot stand this. If it was planned for me to be fooled in such a fashion, but whoever the saboteur is, I will set them straight. Agreed, and we shall use that fact against them now. Dahl told me as well that he gave you a toxin sample from the blood of the poisoned artificer. It is regrettable that is our only lead, but we must follow it. You must take this distillation to someone who knows about poisons and have them examine it. It is our clearest lead to the location of the saboteur. You expect too much of the laws of this land, I fear. They may grant the saboteur more rights than you. Above all, find them and deal with them. Speak with me when it is finished.
Okie doke. And Lauren was stuck somewhere the whole time. Where's she stuck?
Yes.
Way back by the fountain. Yeah, the AI in this game is like, ugh.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Where am I going? Alright, so the first thing... So now we have to rubber band all the way back to that lumber camp. Well, since Lauren, for some strange reason, has the highest survival skill, she can... Yeah. I just don't understand. I use the exact same... Yeah, I don't understand it. She's a cleric, and I just ran her through the same trainer mod that I used to make everybody else. And she wound up with better everything. Hey, some ogres. She wound up with better everything. Oh. Well, I guess something's got to make up for the advantages of being able to spontaneously cast spells that I don't have to memorize. I don't know. Would the memorizing spells thing even work nowadays? I know it works with tabletop, but... It's crazy.
Yes.
Batiri. Hyde failed versus Batiri. Let's beat him up. Break up the monotony of rubber banding back and forth so much. Of course, it's not gonna help too much if she's constantly entangling root. It's not gonna break up the monotony if she's always casting Storm of Vengeance. Look at these big crates of loot, though. Woot woot. Give me that. That's some ore, anyways. More trade goods. I should come through and do challenge mode with this thing or something. instead of these souped up max level characters with this scaling mod. The scaling mod would probably work better in the original game, though. I'll have to try that out, maybe. Mask of the Betrayer would probably work, and so would the... There's another module that you get as part of Neverwinter Nights Complete off of GOG. Forgot what it was called, but it was the Neverwinter Nights 2 answer to Kingmaker. Alright. Still can't believe Lauren had so many better skills in the end. Just like... Maybe it's the gear that she has. I think that's part of the problem. What's that circlet she's wearing? The circlet she's wearing is a golden circlet. Examine. That's just a bunch of other uber stuff here. Storm Giant Strength, the Forest Walkers. That doesn't do much. There's only certain kinds of gear with that thing that I used to create all of these top level characters here, but alright, let's go talk to this guy. Probably rest and get some of those spells back so she can cast Storm of Vengeance even more times.
So, you're back, huh?
Oh wait, we just lost the quest. Yeah, we need somebody who can do stuff with...
Ah, hello, travelers. Dahl rather appreciated what you were able to do for us, and he's up to working on the portal and all, which is well and good, but some of us have to work...
So we get bounties on the wildlife. So if we want to go hunt...
Welcome back. Anything I can help with?
So you can actually get compensated, so to speak, for taking out local wildlife that's terrorizing the lumber camp. Lantanese worker, that one's dead. What? So how come if he's dead, how come I can't loot him?
I'm ready if you need me.
So many bugs.
There. Gone.
So that's a side quest. Where's the alchemist around here? $200 gold. Sir, you are clearly price gouging. Well, let's get the spells back so we can cast Storm of Vengeance a bazillion times. Sir, you are clearly price gouging. Alright, who's this?
Welcome back. Anything I can help with?
No.
So, you're back, huh?
So, let's see here. Someone who can identify it.
What can I help you with?
The golem person. Da-da-da. What about here? Can't go in there. Lantanese worker. Where is there any kind of alchemist over here? No. Right, that's that.
Welcome back. Any...
What's this? Generic dialogue. So we have the golem person. Someone took the golems, though. Is that part of the main quest? Do I really have to do all that? All I want to do is unlock the Sword Coast. UI, da-da-da. Priority. finding someone who can identify the toxin sample from the lumber camp is probably your best bet. Well, there's an alchemist in Samargal. Maybe we didn't have to come back to the lumber camp. We have to go to Samargal, because there's an alchemist in town as well. Ah, misread the quest text. Well, not like we've been...
I'll take the lead.
Not like we haven't been rubber banding the whole way anyways. Let's make use of that survival skill that Lauren has a lot of for some strange reason. She's not even a cleric that worships a nature god. She's a cleric of Ogma. Or maybe that's what does it. I mean, the god of knowledge gives her a bazillion extra skills? I don't know. Skills. What does she have? 40 in concentration, but that's a cleric skill. Appraise 4, bluff 8. Alchemy, armor, no. You know what's doing that? Hold on. Ring of the Protection, Founder. Was this Amulet of Natural Armor? Is it this? No, it's the Wisdom Booster. How does she have all these abilities? Immortality. Da-da-da-da. Nymph Cloak is plus Charisma. Intelligence. Maybe it can't be your intelligence boost doing that. Is it the sword? No, that's not it. Is it this? Regardless. We're going the wrong way anyways, because Samargal's on the other side of the river. Got -5 hide. She actually has some crafting abilities for some strange reason. Heal 12, listen 15, lore 37. Terrible at moving silently. Spot 12 survival skills. Require no. Shambling mounds. It's because of how high her wisdom is. She has 35 wisdom, whereas my guy has
I shall lead the way.
24 wisdom, because that's why. Yeah, that's why. It's based on your wisdom skill. The favored soul primarily emphasizes charisma, just like a bard or a sorcerer, and wisdom is for attack spells, whether they hit or not. She has 35 wisdom.
Okay, everyone follow me.
What about,
What do you want?
Sharwin? She only has 6 points in survival. Okay.
I'll take the lead.
So, yeah, she has the highest wisdom, so she has the highest survival, even though she's a cleric instead of a ranger. Maybe as a ranger, you can put points into survival above and beyond what you get from your wisdom. Oh, crank your wisdom really high and take Zen archery or something. All right, let's go to the open palm bazaar here. I remember seeing an alchemist. That alchemist can probably recognize the poison. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. She has the highest wisdom of the party, even though she's not a druid or a ranger. Being a cleric, though, she's in really great shape with that. Where was this alchemist that I saw over here? There's somebody. It's over by the craft stations, merchant guard. How about Vidinia? Somebody can recognize this.
Back. Vidinia is good.
Oh, how do you know?
Yes?
My party is all split up again. Vidinia.
Welcome back. Vidinia is glad to see you again.
The rogue is way over there. Choke miss. Strange choice. Very deadly. Fades quickly from the system. Makes the death look nearly natural, but does not last long. They would have to harvest it. It has been hunted down by the samurais for ages. His fumes kill all who venture near it. It only grow now in a cave where men do not dare to venture near something dangerous. To harvest it, you must withstand the poison. You must imbibe its fumes regularly. Live that you become dependent on death, you see? Saboteurs addicted to killing. Huh.
Fly back soon, pretty bird.
Right. The caves west of Samargal. Alright. So on the peninsula and stuff like that. Where did the rogue get stuck this time? Where the heck is she? Well, she'll catch up the minute we're out of the city anyways. But just for giggles here. Oh, she's over by the guards. There's Sharwin. Ugh. 3-hour stream. Not normal for me to stream this long. Skeletons just standing there. So we're looking for a cave west of Samargal, so on the other side of the river. Tower, da-da-da-da. Shambling mounds. What are those? Like a golem or something? Oh, despawned. Whatever. I still think those ruins over there are something that we use for something. Something at the end of the peninsula. Probably down there. This reminds me now of an RPG Maker game where you make someone run all the way around the map. Okay.
Yes.
Lauren can take the lead then. Use her faster ground speed. Oh, a tree. See, we have room to pick that up. There's that tower that was underwhelming. Some fire newts over there. There we go. Some more trade goods. I'm still curious how much faster it would be if we had a real ranger in the party. Of course, I can create max level characters to see how cool they are at max level anytime I want. Then deck them out with gear and stuff like that. I wonder if I can make a Titan's Grip type ranger. There's the cave. Maybe like Titan's Grip or something with the monkey grip feet. Get a half-orc ranger. Or full-orc ranger, one of those two. Alright, let's go in here. See what we have here. The Grey Orcs have a bonus to wisdom, though. It's interesting. Alright.
I hope you like pain!
Hope there aren't any traps on the ground. Kobolds! Oh, yeah. Just once again casting Earthquake underground.
Always get my way.
Yeah, let Sharwin go beat him up. Kind of fighting on two fronts here anyways. Oh, look! Storm of Vengeance! Let's do that, then. You know what? Let's have a little fun with this. Greater Magic Weapon.
Happy or no?
You can always use Divine Favor as well. Or Divine Power. We're almost done with the fight anyways. Okay, see if there's any traps. See if the rogue wants to deal with any traps, if there are any. Lauren found a potion, but didn't identify it.
I'm ready if you need me.
What do you have with this? Deo nuts. Oh yeah. Cure moderate wounds.
Yes.
Alright, once the darn spells wear off. Let's head on through. Where's this thing that we're looking for? Just a small kobold cave. Was this really where we were supposed to go, or was this just randomly generated? Those mushrooms aren't. Right, this is that's the overland map. I think this is just a kobold cave. I don't think this is the cave we're looking for. It just randomly showed up. Malachite. Yeah, just a bunch of kobolds. I don't think this is the right cave. Let's try going down to the tip of the peninsula. That was a cave, but not the cave.
Yes.
Lizard folks. Westmost Peninsula is the secret. Discovery ruins. Where? Where are those ruins? There we go. That might actually not be what we're looking for either. We'll come back to that. Continue mapping out all the way to the bottom of the peninsula See if there's something hidden down here on the beach. Other than this obelisk. Alright, so the jungle ruins. The caves west of Samargal, between the snout of Amgar and the Sandrak Mountains. A saboteur is likely hiding out there. Well, let's see if the saboteur is hiding out in these ruins. Into the staircase. I keep thinking I keep casting fine traps, but let's see here. No, not cure moderate wounds.
You are, Perio.
We have some lizard folk in here.
Show them your steel! Attack!
We have a trapped chest. Oh look, Storm of Vengeance. I should probably change what spell she uses. One of the things you can do with these clerics. Maybe you should play a druid. See if Call Lightning works indoors. Alright, that treasure chest is trapped. Where's the rogue? Did she take care of it while everybody else was fighting? Remains. Where is the rogue?
Yes.
Stuck in the spikes. See, they had a treasure. We didn't bash that. Remains? Fluorospar, amethyst. The treasure chest was trapped.
Fall in behind me.
Now, these jungle ruins are not what we're looking for. I think we accidentally... she accidentally destroyed the treasure by casting Storm of Vengeance. Whoops. Alright, let's change your spell book.
I'll take the lead.
Max level. Let's have her cast something different at max level. Creative Visibility. Alright. I had enough Storm of Vengeance here. Let's do Implosion. Have her cast Implosion and see how that goes. You could also have her summon Ethereal, or have her summon Elementals as well. And how about we swap out Earthquake, since she keeps casting it underground, with Firestorm. Load up a bunch of Firestorms there. There we go. We'll head outside and rest up. Because she accidentally destroyed the treasure chest by casting Storm of Vengeance. Oops. That's not it then. So that cave that didn't have what we were looking for, hold on a sec. We'll set up camp out here too. Set up camp. It's a safe place to rest. Yeah, we're maximum level, so. Encounter detected lizard folk. Now, nothing's gonna give us any trouble on this. So those ruins were not it. Could always continue going west. So we had that cave over there. Is there a cave on the other side?
Yes.
Let's see here. You guys go around the other side too. Person we're looking for is not in here. But let's see here. Is this still empty from before? Yeah, we came in that side, head to this wing. Over to here. Nothing here. Then head over to here. And we're out. Let's go around the other side of... What the glitch? Let's see here. Where's the exit? Nothing here. We'll go around the other side of the... We'll go around the other side of the mountains. Exit.
I'll take the lead.
What about the shield she has? Wisdom. She can cast Sunburst with the shield. That would make more sense, though. What level is Sunburst? Instead of Firestorm. Sunbeam. She's supposed to be this big holy cleric, so let's have her cast Sunbeam instead. And for this... What's blood to water? Constitution damage. Let's see. Could have her cast more Hammer of the Gods or something like that. Battle Tide. She can cast instants of those. The Quicken spells are all stuff that she can cast instants of. She does have True Seeing as well. Hammer of the Gods empowered. Empowered means the numbers are always maxed out. So, let's have her look a little bit more like a divine spellcaster here. Go back to level 7. We're not casting Destruction. We could do, like, Empowered Flame Strike. Give her a bunch of holy-looking spells. She also has some instant spells she can cast as well. Yeah, how about some instant Searing Lights? Give her all kinds of, like, spell, like... Let's see here. Sound Burst. Yeah, why not? Set up camp, give her a new set of spells. This place in imminent danger. Someone jumped us in the middle of the night. Alright, so now she has no spells.
I believe we have enemies drawing near.
Well, she has no spells that we swapped out, so she might have to drop down to something lower. Give me that archer. Does she cast hold on that guy? Alright, loot everything. Why don't I loot something for a change? 100 gold. 100 gold. The party shares all the gold anyways. Yeah, so this place is in imminent danger. We got jumped by orcs trying to rest. Hopefully this takes care of that. Gotta cast Vampiric Feast on them. Exit. Try this again. We gotta find where that guy is hiding out. This is an extremely dangerous place to rest. Alright, let's see.
Yes.
Now, is there another cave over here where we can find this guy? Let's pull the rest of the map. Well, there's ruins down there that weren't what we were looking for. About this. There's another crypt. Go all Tomb Raider style or something. Why don't we check that out? Hey, look, another crypt. See what treasure we can get out of here. I wonder if this is part of the game design, too. No indication of what the heck's buried in here. Alright, let's go inside. She should look more like a proper divine spellcaster, not casting Storm of Vengeance half the time. What the? Zombies and we can talk to them? What is this? Can I get a better camera angle here? It's not like the Order of the Virtuous Blood? We're gonna have a fight on our hands the minute we open that sarcophagus. Well, let's do it. Yeah, are there any traps?
You are, Perio.
No, there aren't.
Yes?
Well, let's have the rogue get all sticky-fingered and start the fight. Ancient trap parts. Alright. Fight! It's fighting time! Why is she not doing turn undead? Oh, my guy cast Vampiric Feast and now he had a shadow following us. Switch off. Get the fighter's point of view. The fighter should be tanking anyways. That's what she did. She cast that bonus version of... Yeah, she cast the bonus version of Turn Undead that does some extra stuff. There's nothing else we can get from here, huh? Alright, so this crypt doesn't really... What were those trap parts for? Those were quest items. They're not showing up in the inventory. Actually, the rogue should have them.
What do you want?
Examine. Craftsperson. Things we can sell. And she now has a bunch of... So those herbs can do the equivalent of a cure moderate wounds. Interesting. Well, if we have something like that, give some of them to the fighter.
I shall lead the way.
Not that he's going to benefit with his 800 hit points from cure moderate wounds. See, that's not it either. So where do we find this thing where...
Needs a very delicate touch.
There's more to this, huh?
I'm all finished with this.
We almost got locked in. Could we have just bashed the door to get out? Was that freedom of... Wait a minute, can I cast... No. We got some kind of freedom of movement spell there. What's that obelisk over there? Can we get over there? See. West of Samergall. It doesn't get any more west of Samergall than this. Oh, boy.
Yes?
Have the rogue take on the charm peddler. I don't sense anything magical about these charms. It's made of mithril. It's just painted to look that way. Yeah, I'll find someone else to rip off. Alright.
I'm ready if you need me.
See. The thing, there's a cave somewhere out there that we're looking for and we haven't found yet. There's this tower. Did we finish that tower up? I think this was the underwhelming tower. That didn't hardly have anything in it.
Yes.
Yeah, most of the floors collapsed. There was nothing to it. I think this is barely anything. I don't know if the monsters respawn or not. Alright, so that's the entrance to the tower. And that was cobwebbed off and there's nothing in here. Yeah. Alright, we're going in circles now. Journal. The caves west of Samergall. We've already checked a bunch of caves. I don't think there's anything. Didn't we mention something like it being on the peninsula or something?
Yes.
See. Chokemiss Cave. I was looking in the wrong spot. Alright, let's storm. What's this? Lore? Since she has such a powerful survival skill. They become delirious and irrational. Walking near patches of the plants should be avoided. Alright. Well, we'll just have to cast some dispels or restoration spells or something.
Yes?
Oh boy. So watch out for the green stuff. Are there any traps?
You are, Perio.
Watch out for the green. There's our mark.
Took you long enough to get here.
Get everybody else in the... Oh, look, spiders!
Make this fight count! It will be your...
Now, if someone's gonna cast Storm of Vengeance, it might as well be me. Kind of dumb because the guy's outside the area of effect. Did we get him? Yeah, I think the storm took him out. Alright, let's see what he was carrying here. Saboteur stiletto. And she took everything. Whatever. What was the amulet?
Yes.
Darn auto-looting party members here. She has a higher lore skill anyway, so. This bronze dagger seems to sizzle or corrode from the constant presence that working hideous wonders the flesh of its enemies. Does acid damage, and it's a +1 weapon. This is early part of the game, so it doesn't surprise me.
Yes?
Another reason why I don't like casting that thing, because it just makes noise for a bunch of time afterwards. Well, we found the cave, so are we supposed to go see the gnomes next? Or do we have to go back and see Sasani again? You should return to Sasani and inform her of the results, like we've been doing, rubber banding all over the place for the entire game. Ah, such basic design here. It's like an RPG Maker game. Go to Town B. You have a quest. Now go back to Town A. Now go back to Town B. Oh, man. All right. Oh, we're going to Sasani's place then.
I'm ready if you need me.
All right. This would be a lot. This would take a. This would be a lot more tedious though if we did. If we didn't have this weird combination of high-level characters with a mob scaling thing. Imagine if all these random things popping up on the map actually charged. We had to fight every single one of them. I'm just trying to catch up to where I was years ago. Could always party. No, we can't. Max level main character, and the main character can't be swapped. All right, it's enough of her wilderness survival skills making us faster over rough terrain. Open Palm Bazaar. Enter the bazaar. See what we got here. Defensive casting mode activated. Do we really need that? +4 to the concentration rolls, though.
I presume you have been tracking the saboteur.
Ugh. There's always at least one person getting stuck.
I presume you have been tracking the saboteur. Have you met with much luck?
Not intimidating. Is there an alternative to intimidating? The damn plan was a trap. It was Yuan Tin who's waiting for us.
How can that... How do you know?
Either he was, or he had a bad case of flaky, scaly skin.
Gods and demons, if anyone followed you, if anyone should discover this, or suspect we have any connection, hells! We are all of us in grave danger. Even in death, the saboteur can strike.
My lady, beware. A guard approaches.
Uh-oh.
Yes, thank you, Master Bolo. Captain Dajos, we meet again. What brings you to this mercantile house today?
An order from the council. It seems you've had rather troubling luck with your employees of late. I hear reports that one of them sabotaged your ship and might have had dealings with the Yuan Ti.
Oh, we are screwed.
That employee was summarily dismissed shortly after the shipwreck. I filed the paperwork with the Mercantile Affairs Committee. And if you should insinuate that I and my company have anything to do with the snake folk...
Your authority over me is no longer recognized, Sasani. In fact, by order of the council, you are to leave Samargol immediately while this matter is investigated, and care of your merchant company is to be remanded to your highest-ranking inferior. In this case, the resident Osi Chaluka.
No, Lady Sasani,
Osi, be at ease. I should be glad to have you run the company in my temporary absence.
So is this how you unlock the other landmass?
You gone by sunset tomorrow, Sasani, or you'll be considered guilty and be put to the sword. Good day.
Fine. Then I shall not wait for the Northern Hub's reply to my missive. We shall use the portal of the gnomes. It is time I examined our operations at Crossroad Keep personally.
Sasani, you must reconsider. Could we not relocate to Rasatan for the time being instead? The council can be reasoned with. If we leave the country, they could interpret that as guilt, and we shall be as good as dead.
I understand, monsieur. But there is no chance that the council will even listen to us. They already dislike how much trade we control in this city to begin with. Osi is more than capable of managing this place on his own.
I thank you, my lady. I shall do my best to keep things running with the utmost smoothness and efficiency.
Nasirin, Volo, and myself shall depart for the portal at once, under the guise of a routine trade meeting in Tarun. You, on the other hand, should use more caution on your approach. We shall meet you in Crossroad Keep when you arrive.
Take care in the north, my friends. The Sword Coast has become a base and lawless place in the wake of the Shadow. I would not return, but that the Lady Sasani has requested it of me, and I am powerless to resist the demands of a beautiful woman.
Let's do this. Let's unlock the other landmass, get back to where I was when I used to play this game in its OG days. Northward bound. Okay, let's do this. So use the portal over at the gnome camp. Yeah, these guys are very xenophobic. They hate any kind of foreigners whatsoever. And they especially hate the snake people, the Yuan Ti. I'm curious what happens if you play a Yuan Ti in this game. See if the locals are like spitting on you or something. Like, what the heck are you doing here, snake person? Alright, let's head on out.
Yes.
Switch off. Faster travel through the wilderness. Let's unlock this. I'm curious what kind of random encounters are going to show up. Maybe something, well... Hey, trolls. Lantanese lumber camps. Alright, let's get back to where we were all those years ago. Come on, gnomes, you got that thing working, right?
Yes. So, you're back, huh? What can I help you with?
Alright, let's go to the Sword Coast, where the original Neverwinter Nights 2 takes place. F12 is the quick save key. Ah, nice. We'll use that for some other stuff. Isn't that the same as Elder Scrolls games? Seen that sort of thing. Da-da-da-da. Resume. Samargal northward bound. Wait, what? We got teleported into some crypt. Yeah, turn undead. Wait, what? She did something that boosts your turn undeads, huh? What's that? Oh no, we're cursed. We got cursed by that guy. Turn undead, turn undead. Okay, some of them are feared. We're kind of stuck, though. Well, yeah. Alright. We can use Greater Restoration to uncurse the party after these guys are all set. Alright, so we teleport into this crypt. Hey, a trap! Come on, rogue! At least we didn't destroy the treasure chest with AoE this time. Alright, sarcophagus. What do we get for our troubles? Some weird armor, we don't know what it is. And I can't even identify it.
Yes.
There we go. Armor of Comfort. Yes. Oh boy, I remember that from the original Neverwinter Nights. So everybody's cursed. So let's do a little bit of restoration on everybody. Yep. And let's... Yep. I don't know if we even need Greater Restoration, but we'll take a... And Hork, last person. Alright. Everybody's uncursed now. Is there any other treasure in here before we head out? Oh, another sarcophagus. Light shield.
Yes.
She's got the better lore capability, so she can just take all that. But... Yes? Find traps.
You are, Perio.
Nope. Okay.
I'll take the lead.
She's better at lore anyways. The rogue can... What? I just cast Find Traps! Whatever, man. All that just for an emerald. Of course, we're the ones being, like, tomb raiding and stuff. It's supposed to be good characters. Well, if you want to be evil, we could always just smash these things when we're done with them. No, actually we can't. Only if it's locked, I think. But if you bash stuff, it has a chance to destroy the contents. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so where the heck are we? Do we need to... Wait, what? Glitch.
I say yes.
Rogue. Can we get out of here, or do we have to pick the lock? Well, that's nice and convenient. Where are we? We'll rest up for a bit. Neverwinter proper. Finally. You go to West Harbor or something? This is an extremely dangerous, yeah, but there's monsters that aren't letting us rest. So there's levels 10 through 20 here. So when are we going to run into...
One mistake and you're mine.
Show them your steel! Attack!
Actually getting hit by things now. Of course, they're being... Whoops. Mass cure serious wounds. Gotta kill the rogue with all this AoE. She's glitched. She's glitched. She's attacking without actually moving. Oh, we have some of those healing kits sitting around.
Everyone follow me and see how it's done.
Wait, somebody's still summoning stuff. Oh, the orc. Why can't we target the shaman?
Don't make this too easy for me.
Knockdown?
Yes.
All right. Sunbeam. Cast implosion near him?
Yes.
We bugged out the boss. All right, let's do this. Darn shaman. We can't get at that guy. He's untargetable. Well, let's see here. Greater... Oh, here we go. All right, that's better.
I say yes. Someone heal me, please.
Yes?
I'm done. What's next?
Took care of your little problem for you.
That's right, because the fighter has some healing kits, too. So we can technically get in on the heals. Unfortunately, the rogue is bugged out.
You'll follow me, won't you?
Everybody's bugging out. Looks like lag, but it's actually offline. This game. So old. All right, can we save and recover spells now? Seriously. Defense. Level 12 brown bears are the reason why we can't rest. Well, actually, let's have some fun with this. It's level 6, is it? No, I don't have any summons available. I didn't want another summoner character. Okay, so now we took out the bears. Got some pelts out of the deal. Let's head on out to that. Can we set up camp now? If the monsters are feared, we should be able to recover and set up camp and all that fun stuff. Somewhat dangerous place to rest. Yeah, but something spawned. Nothing's gonna fight us, though, until we're... Yeah, so Leyland. Where is Crossroads Keep? Up there? So the portal sort of worked, and we kind of got blown off course. Could unlock the map, too, if we really wanted to. Got about a half hour before all the high-rolled patrol. We got about a half hour before all the day shift people start getting up. Move along. We can't attack these guys. The Greyhooks, the military force of Neverwinter. Can't attack these guys like we can the others. Bandits. You've stepped inside a magically warded area. Bandits! Well, we're lawful good, so let's bring these bandits to justice. Join!
Ooh! Now you got me mad!
Whoa, are we gonna bug the game out? Knocked down. Hammer of the gods. Hey, friendly fire's turned on. She better not kill the guards by accident. We can always just mass heal. So let's do like mass cure critical wounds. There we go.
Make this fight count! It will be your last!
He's untargetable again. Oh, he summoned a Balor. Alright, let's try that again. Mass cure critical wounds. Let's see here. There, we healed the entire patrol. That's enough goody two-shoeing for one day. It's fun, though, watching this scaling, this mob scaling thing. So you have these random bandits that are summoning Balors. Yeah, that's right. These random bandits are clerics with level 9 summoning spells. Oh, man. Nerd the heck out with this stuff, man. What's this? High Cliff. I'm guessing we can't go inside like we could in the original game? No, we can't. You can only go to the inns and stuff. One of the limitations of this game versus the stuff that was there before it, so... Crossroad Keep, that should be where we can, head on over. But at least we've unlocked Neverwinter. The Bastion of the legendary Knight Captain. Is this where the original, like, player character from the original game used to live? I think there might have been something where you built a castle later in the original game. Something like that. I think one of the things that I didn't... Kelgar. Yep, he's from the original game. I'll just hide behind the keep's walls like you and hope someone else makes the bad monsters go away. The fighter should be the one saying that. Castle of Neverwinter. I'll draft a missive to Lord Nasher, let him know the details. There's a name I haven't heard in years. The portal malfunctioned. New headquarters. Alright.
Yes?
Crossroads Keep the next step. There's also a... Yep. So that's part of the issue with this game specifically versus what came before it. So there are towns you could go into in the original game that you can't go into in this expansion. So what's this? That's locked. Banner. Merchant headquarters. This is probably where we want to go. So this is as far as I got in the original game. Probably cheesy to be cheesing it with a level scaler, but it is fun running into bandits summoning ballers.
This operation
This mod's
is not
pretty
as far
fun.
along as I would have hoped. But no matter. Like any challenge, it can be overcome with the right methods.
200 trade bars. Let me just turn those in and get the money.
But first and foremost, there is the more important matter of my missing associates to attend to first. I wish you to travel north to Neverwinter City.
Ah,
and meet the
Neverwinter
representatives
proper.
Of the Circle of Friends, the Forgotten Lords, or the Fated Winds. They are the three most prominent merchant factions in this region, and it is very likely that at least one of them had dealings with my associates. Find out what they know, and...
This is a pointless exercise. We should not be wasting time or resources investigating the fate of these missing associates. While we fret, there are many business opportunities here that we should...
I am not a fool, Nasirin, nor have I become one since we left Samarak. I am well aware of the opportunities, and do not plan to neglect them. In addition to this search, I also need you to establish a trading post in one of the towns adjacent to the keep. Highcliff, Thundertree, Phandalin, Leylon, or Neverwinter itself. This will aid us in restoring the income that has been lost in our transfer from Samargol, and is our first step.
Hey, we'll go full on out to the city for this one. Neverwinter, here we come.
Here are 100 trade bars with which to purchase any resources you may need to set up the initial trading post. If we are successful here on the Sword Coast, then yes, I believe so. I find that wealth tends to gloss over any perceived shortcomings, and the Samargol officials remain pleasantly susceptible to bribes.
This is the whole side game with that sort of thing. Yep, we can actually make money this way. So many... What's this? Is this a portal back to Samargol? Yeah, it's gotta be. Except we're now heading over to the door. Go back to regular Neverwinter Nights view. There we go. We just go through here to go back, right? Wait, what?
Yes.
Hey. And how do we go back?
I shall lead the way. Fall in behind me.
Well, nuts. All these vintage mechanics. Click. Well, that's cool. Let's go to Neverwinter proper. See what that looks like. Alright, how do we get out of here? Defensive casting mode. The road could probably break into some of these houses. If we want to be a little more chaotic and a little less lawful. See, head on out. I want to see Neverwinter proper. At least there is an overland map. The original game, you just clicked where you're going next. The Neverwinter MMO runs this way, too. Should probably reinstall it. Wasn't a big fan of it, but, the Neverwinter proper is to the north. Okay, we'll go that way. What glitch?
I'm ready if you need me.
She's slightly faster on non-difficult terrain, but most of the benefits of her high survival skill from her high wisdom is largely the result of...
Yes.
There we go. It's largely useful over difficult terrain. I still wonder how much faster we'd be if we had a ranger. Could do some tinkering. Swap out maybe the fighter with a ranger or something. Alright, what's over here? Is this Neverwinter proper? Yep, there we go. Can we go inside? They are quickly intercepted by a guard wearing the colors of the city. Hail and well met, travelers. Huh? Martial law. 200 gold to the defense of the city. Yeah, we can make plenty of money off of that. Thank you for the generous donation. Welcome to Neverwinter. To leave, you'll have to purchase another pass. So we only have access to the Black Lake District. Isn't that one of the sections of the game that was marked to be removed from the MMO? Yeah. The MMO was too pay to win, and it's more of an action RPG than anything like this. But yeah, here we are, the Black Lake District. Hit save on this. The Wailing Wench Tavern. Wasn't this where all the rich people lived in the original Neverwinter Nights? I don't know. Either way, sunrise approaches here at Jay's Geek House. So hit save on this. And in case the save file gets corrupt, we'll also do F12. This could totally get like a Let's Play series if I really wanted to, but so for those of you that are tuning in late to all this, later I should say in the stream, what's going on is I have max level characters with a mod that's actually scaling all the monsters up to whatever level you are. So a little bit of ESO in my Neverwinter Nights here. It's fun running into bandits randomly summoning Balors on getting waylaid by bandits who happen to be max level clerics summoning Balors, but that's what makes it nice and random and a little more interesting here. So, of course, when I alt out of this, the music's gonna stop anyway, so yeah. This has been a rather interesting return to some games that I used to play a long time ago. Still got the original disc version of Neverwinter Nights Platinum, as well as the sequel, but here I am being lazy and just getting the complete version off of GOG. Either way, let's have some fun with this, and let's see what fun we can extract from what's probably going to be a pretty lousy week for me, but whatever, man. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by.